Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, December 2nd. We are here. Dan is here, who came back early to keep me on the rails. Thank you, Dan. Welcome back. We're joined today by Bradley Martyn, the very strong.
It's good.
The very powerful
What's up?
Bradley Martyn.
We're here. I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That was dope.
I got to say, you're the first person to match the intensity that we can
yeah.
use in here. I appreciate that. It's that zoo culture.
That's what it is. That's right.
Yeah, so Bradley Martyn, of course, are you part of Nelk, or are you like a satellite Nelk member?
I'm like a co-host at times. I'm involved in a lot of the content. I wouldn't say like I'm specifically like a part of Nelk in a sense, but we make a lot of content together.
Do they pay you? How does that work?
For the content that I've done in the past, no. But for the podcast stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that makes
I'm involved
sense.
there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm happy that you got that spot instead of that moron or whoever got who you got a spot. So good for you.
We're doing. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I love it. I enjoy it.
So Bradley, just a little bit closer.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So Bradley is here, and I always respect when I know you're a sweet guy, so I wasn't really worried about you showing up here today and breaking me in half like a twig.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying it, like, oh, it's like I'm like, I just would not do that.
Yeah, I got that idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I do respect anyone who's willing to come in here kind of, I wouldn't call it a lion's den because we're always very gracious and courteous to our guests. But there's a certain level of friction. I don't think, there's been a certain level of friction with us and with your friends. So this is our world into the, I don't want to say manosphere. It's kind of a bad word. Would you consider yourself manosphere? That's not.
I don't know. I don't think so. I kind of just
more male-dominated.
I definitely have a male-dominant audience.
Yeah,
100%. I mean, it's like 98%.
Wow.
Yeah, like across everything.
Dude.
Instagram, everything.
How do you feel about that? 98%. That's pretty incredible.
That's pretty cool.
I've never heard of a percentage that high.
It's all. I mean, it makes sense. I think because it's just all about workout stuff originally, and then I mean the kind of content that I made is like, so a little cruder as far as humor goes and shit like that. So it makes sense that it's like girls probably see some shit and be like, this isn't for me. This isn't for me, right?
Yeah, and it's not.
Some of it could be workout stuff for sure.
Yeah,
because girls can do the same workouts the guys can do.
Ladies, come on, Bradley Martyn's out here making content.
Yeah, I mean definitely
only 2%.
Well, I mean, I know some girls watch, but it's very, very minimal.
Wow. So this is good for us because I'm trying to make peace with the men. The men hate me. Let's just be real.
We have the women though.
Yeah, with the women.
Fire.
So
I noticed that. Just on Twitter.
So I want to bring the people together.
Yeah.
And so what we've done this before. What I want to do is bring out the vice and the beef. We're going to squash the beef here today.
Okay.
Metaphorically and literally.
So is there beef under this?
Yeah, it's just beef.
Is it cooked beef? Oh, it's Liver King beef. Okay. All right. Wow, this is interesting. Yeah. You guys got sound bites and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Zach's a mad wizard back there. He's our soundbite guy. Yeah. So, and by the way, Liver King sat right here and yelled subprimal at me because I couldn't eat. I put it in my mouth, but I couldn't down the raw bull testicles. And I'm like, bro, how do you subprimal me?
It was really not good. I had it on my pod as well.
Oh.
It was just not something I'd recommend. Except the one thing I did like was the marrow.
Help me out there.
Open it?
Yeah, just open it.
I did like the marrow.
The marrow was good. I agree. The marrow was good.
The marrow was good.
And it was all bad from there.
Yeah, the testicle, just the texture was not.
It just tasted like rusty, fucking wild shit. But you like the inspiring music?
Yeah, no, it's honestly, this is sweet.
Do you eat raw meat?
I don't do it consistently.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. I just tighten it a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
See, we're already working together.
Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork.
This is so sweet.
Team building.
So am I just gonna just squish this?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Just hold it in place.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Do I need to wash it? I probably will.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to say this setup is incredible.
Thank you.
I'm
so
actually
much.
pretty envious of this. It's
Thank
really
you,
nice.
thank
You guys
you.
have a good thing going.
Well,
Solid team.
We do have the greatest team.
Yeah, we do. They're the best in the biz. I'll be right back.
Like 5 seconds. Put that away.
Dude, the sound bites are great. I hope I get sound bites out of this. I need to make some like crazy sounds.
Do we have any, Zach?
We gotta have sound bites. Yeah, play some sound bites to me.
none of Brad, but person that you're familiar with.
Yeah, we do have a lot.
Oh,
I can play you some of your friends.
yeah, play. Yeah.
Like no shotties or anything?
Oh yeah, we have.
Yo. Oh God, none of me. None of me.
Actually,
No, I
we
think
respect-
you've been pretty like.
no, we
you
love
know.
Bradley Martyn.
Yeah.
Wait, hit him with some of the.
Jeffrey Dahmer's.
Yeah, Steve is a
Oh God.
favorite naturally.
That's one of
course.
my favorites.
Keep going, Zach. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Style.
So play that one again.
Donnie.
Yeah, Donny.
Like, you go cow style.
Cow style with Donny.
Send it.
Yeah.
Dog, this is good.
Rip a Dart is a favorite.
I'm just spitting facts, you know? I'm gonna go rip a dart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
So here's the beef.
Yeah.
We've got it in the vice. I'm ready to squash it. So
Okay.
First of all, is there anything you want to talk to me about?
Yeah.
Anybody? Yeah, go ahead, please.
Sorry,
Tell
I was
me.
waiting for this moment.
Unload,
honestly.
unload. Yeah. Tell
And
me
I don't
everything.
want to say this. I want to preface this by saying, prior to like these exchanges or whatever, I didn't have much to go off of like content that you made. I knew you making content for a long time, and I can't say obviously like you don't have a big fan base because I know that you do. I was only gonna say that my issue was the things that were said about me in relationship to this thing as a whole, because basically my two interactions that I ever had with you or knowing of you were two negative interactions. So the first time I found out about you, I don't know if I could say this guy's name or not because I know you have beef with him in the past, but
Say whatever.
Keemstar.
Yeah, Keemstar.
So I
We
knew
talk
about
him all the time.
So I knew about the negativeness with Keemstar, and then I didn't look into it much.
Yeah.
But that's how I found out about you. For some reason, I knew about him. Then I found out about you through that.
Okay.
Right. And then the second time that I was exposed to you was the video that you were saying like, oh, he's keeping his gym open for this reason.
Yeah.
So both times were both negative times. So then my original reaction to you was like, the only stuff that I'm understanding from him is negativity, right? Or like a viewpoint of me without really knowing me, right? And then making an assessment on me without fully understanding me or why I might make decisions, right? And then I want to also say this: you're the only person that I've ever had any sort of like, I guess beef with, right? Which is not really necessarily real beef, where I've actually had someone in person come up to me where we were walking down the street, Cahuenga Boulevard, Hollywood, like a few nights ago, and some girl drives by. You're talking about the girl audience earlier. Literally, a girl was like, what did she say about Steve? She was like, yeah, Steve and Brad jerk off the dog. And then she was like, I swear to God.
Serious?
I swear to God. And I was like, so
Oh my
my
God.
3 interactions. So I just want to say, your audience is, you know,
You know what? I was about to reprimand them, but that's kind of funny.
it was, no, honestly, it was funny. She drove by and literally was like, she said it and then did the, I was like, this
Oh
is-
my God.
And that's never happened to me in like my 12 years.
For the record,
Yeah.
this man has never jerked off a dog.
No.
But
and
for the
I-
record, I'm telling you, Steve has also not jerked off his dog.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to
I
that.
gotta defend my guy. That's
Of
my-
course,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. Donnie, he's a happy dog. Regardless, right? That dog
Yeah.
is set.
The dog's doing good.
Yeah, Donnie is he's doing good.
So that was my only thing. I was like, I felt like you had this assessment based on like why I was keeping my gym open. I was like, yo, it's like, it's not that simple because it's a lot deeper than that. The reasons why.
Yeah.
And I can understand why at the time people would, have, emotional reactions to why. And I just had my own reasons for why it was important for me and what I knew it meant to me when I was young growing up and what I knew it meant to a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's it. That's all I really.
So that's fair. I mean, I'll be honest. I can be abrasive. I am, by my own definition, a hater ass bitch. I'll just say that. Okay.
It's fine.
He
Yeah.
came out this year as a self-proclaimed hater-ass bitch.
Yeah, I
Yes.
came out of the
And
closet.
I was like, that's kind
Damn,
of nice. At
it's
least
proud
you're
of
like,
you, dude.
you're like, yeah, learning about yourself and like,
Yeah.
becoming.
Because so here was my thing, and I'll take it one more step further. I was thinking like, because if you make content like that, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm looking at all the content I made over the years, not all most positive, beneficial content in every aspect, but I never made content that was just like picking apart someone else's content for views,
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I felt attacked. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I never
Right.
said, fuck this guy because he likes this or he's like that or he believes
Right.
this. That's why I was like,
Yeah, I get that. Especially because you don't do controversial stuff. You don't cause problems for anyone. And by all accounts, and I can tell sitting from here today, you are a very nice guy. And when Steve started talking about how like
Yeah, that's one
Hila's
thing.
ugly and I'm fat. And by the way, we don't take offense, but you stood up for us.
Yeah.
Bradley Martyn, the saint. Saint Bradley Martyn. He stood up for us. He said, "Don't dog the man's wife." And we said, "There's a nice guy."
I immediately appreciated that.
Oh, thank you.
And like, even though, whatever, a lot of people say that. So like Ethan said, it's not new to us, but it was nice to see your immediate reaction was like, well, don't go there. Like, why?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not some things are just not always necessary.
But we're not offended. There's no beef about it or anything.
Yeah.
I just thought it was nice to see someone actually be like, "Don't do that," instead of like, "Yeah, he's fat and she's ugly," which is like kind of what we're used to.
Well, that's silly though.
Yeah, well, you're the man. What can I say? And so I understand your reaction, 100%.
Yeah.
Get it. And I'm coming out to you a little bit, just going to open up and get a little bit of emotional here. Like I said, like earlier this year, I came out as a hater-ass bitch.
Damn, it's big.
And I have a problem. I tend to come out very hot and very heavy.
Yeah.
And while it is entertaining, it does cause a lot of problems for us.
Yeah.
We got 2 strikes this year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of beefs.
A lot of beef.
Some squashed. We had some great squashing of beefs too. Age-old rivalries.
Age-old rivalries?
Yeah, squashed. And I'm here happy to do it today with you. Yeah, we got banned twice. Once for, I said something like I was going to,
well,
someone should, I'm not going to say it, but like, wait, do you know?
Yeah, I knew about the...
the B word.
Yeah, use the acronyms if you can.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I say this?
There was the NRA one and the Ben Shapiro one.
Yeah.
That's the Ben we loved so well.
I knew about the Ben one. I didn't know about the other one.
And Ben Shapiro.
The other one was very similar.
And I'll say to Ben Shapiro, since he is watching, he should be the first to join me for Hanukkah dinner with me.
Okay.
Because I am Jewish. And I think we could have a lovely time together. Even though I do think he's a demon.
What do you think about all this Kanye stuff? Can I ask about that? Or is that
yeah, of course.
Oh, it's scary.
I'm like shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, like yesterday I was telling Ethan, like, I just like what is actually happening with this guy? Is this really what he always was? Like, because for a while people were like, well, he's mental problems and whatever, and he's having episodes, and there were all kinds of excuses, and you kind of like were like, okay, maybe like we shouldn't judge too much, but it's more and more is coming out that like this is just like insanity. I don't know what to make of it anymore.
Yeah.
We were talking about it back here, and it's almost like he's engineered for himself the most thorough way to destroy his life. Like he's walking around with Nick Fuentes, who is like mathematically created like the biggest piece of shit, toxic person you can cruise around with. And he's flying with him everywhere. And he's going on just straight like, I love Hitler. Like the man is on a speed run to ruin everything. And I think, and I don't mean, and I don't want this to happen. I think it's sad what's happening with this man is that we think he's trying to speed run his death.
Oh, really?
Really? I mean, I don't know anything about, and I don't know enough about.
I think he's going to be dead within 2 years for sure. And I don't want that to happen.
I haven't thought about that
but
at
I think
all.
that's what he wants.
I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about this Nick Fuentes guy at all. But I also, I also don't know. I don't know. I feel like Kanye's also the person that like it seems like even if he lost everything, he could still make it back somehow. It really feels like that to me. I'm not
to a level, to an extent.
I think before all these latest developments, it always felt that way. But it's like he's pushing it like as far as it could be, and I don't know that it could be reversed.
Do you guys see the thing is the idea of love speech and the idea like he's trying to show love equally to everyone? That's kind of like what he's talking about. This form of like being almost Jesus-like.
Yeah.
And I think that the issue with it becomes when you say something with a massive platform and people who might hear it, they only see like a bit of it because people are just seeing that clip running on TikTok of him being like, I love. You know what I'm saying?
The
and
Nazis.
like, you clip that, you don't watch the whole thing.
Oh no, the whole thing's just as bad.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
It's worse.
It's worse.
Yeah, he says it like 12 times. It's not. It wasn't taken out of context.
About Hitler.
Damn.
No, I'm telling. Like he was like, he emphasized. He wanted people to know, I love the Nazis. I love Hitler. And Alex Jones kept trying to save him, trying to get him to back it off. He's like, no, you like the way they dress, right? Because they're fashionable.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones was like distancing himself from Ye.
Oh shit.
And he's like, I don't believe that. Just for the record, I don't believe what you just said. And he's like, so you like the way they dress, right? You're just saying that? He's like, no, I love Hitler. It's crazy.
You talk about this, like, you talking about speed running, like, to his death. You talking about, like, a suicide or something like that?
Suicide or assassination. Ian brought up a good point, or an interesting point, is that, Ian, maybe you could tell it better than me.
I was just saying he recently he was spotted walking around Los Angeles with no security. He was in an interview and the guy was like, "Why do you not have security?" And he was kind of like, "What happens to me happens to me." And it sounds like he's just not using security whatsoever anymore, which is interesting.
He's inviting. I don't know, man. I hope not. I mean, it's sad. It's really scary though to see like that level of just like open anti-Semitism and just straight like, yeah, I'm a Nazi. It's cool.
I feel like he keeps trying to like be like, nobody can put a label on me. Like, I can say that I like Nazis.
Like, we should be able to say anything.
Yes, but it's like, how much, like...
say anything.
Like, to what point? Why? Why do you need to, like, go as far as, like, starting to put the Holocaust in question?
Yeah,
like,
he
I
goes,
just don't know. It's just insane.
The other thing he did on Alex Jones, he goes, 6 million Jews definitely didn't die in the Holocaust. Like, everybody knows that. So it's like he's playing with Holocaust denialism and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
he's going all in.
Yeah. It's I guess you can't come back from that.
I don't think so.
Because that's...
I mean...
I like Hitler.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's
I haven't watched it. I just saw clips and I'm like, maybe there's... And I saw some other clips like in points that like maybe look kind of good, but maybe it's overall just not...
Yeah, I mean, you should watch it. It's fascinating to watch.
How long is it?
He was on there for like, I don't know, an hour or two of just...
Yeah.
But anyway, let's do this so we don't have to stare at Robbie the whole time. So regarding, I learned a little bit about...
I love the music. Yeah. Did you start that?
No, that's Zach.
Oh, nice. You guys are on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is a beautiful moment, and I want it to be felt as such. So, I learned a little about your background and why the gym is important to you, so important to you, and it really does inform a lot about how I feel about you, and it gives me a lot of respect for your experience and what you've been through.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to openly talk about like maybe. I know I read online about your father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you comfortable talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bradley's father committed suicide when you were young, right? How old?
6. Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
And that I can imagine just how I mean I can't imagine, but I understand that's devastating. And so you turned to the gym in that moment, and it was a type of therapy for you. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, like my whole life growing up, I looked for father figures and like coaches. I played sports, I played football, and then when I found the gym specifically, that whole environment felt like you have that kind of like male reinforcement because typically when you're working out in those kind of environments, for me, I'm younger. I'd say around like 16, 17 years old, there was always like an older group of men that would be like, do this or try that. And like that experience and that kind of like camaraderie was something that I always searched for.
Interesting.
So then I really found it, and I can find it every day. And I was like finding myself spending a lot of time in the gym, not even just training, just being there to like speak to basically these older men that I looked up to essentially, because I didn't have that my whole life. So it was like kind of looking for that sort of attention, that sort of love, that sort of guidance.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Do you have memories? You said you were 6 when he passed.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of memories with him and stuff, or how was that?
No, I have one like most vibrant memory. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. Fuck.
Take your time. It's all right. Yeah. I became a father recently, so there's a perspective of me that just what a special relationship that is. I understand it from the father role.
Yeah, so the one memory that I have it's fucked because I remember the sign of conversation in it. It was, oh shit. We were and this was pretty much the only one next to a memory where like I remember myself kind of walking up because my parents had split when I was 5, and then he went and lived in a different house, and I'd go visit him basically during that like time before it kind of like he went away basically. I remember like coming up to the house. I remember those moments, but I don't really have very many like vivid memories with him, except this moment where it was Easter and I was spending time with him. We were coloring eggs, and basically talking to him like that that it's I said to him, I remember saying to him, are we gonna do this every year? And then obviously not, right? Yeah, and I just remember him saying, yeah, we'll do it every year. I remember that memory.
Damn.
That's like pretty much the only one.
Wow.
Probably a sense of like a deep sense of abandonment at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not right away, but I remember growing and just, you know, you're in high school, your friends, you see your friends with their dads and you're like, damn, like I want that. And I would try to spend time around those people to have that, or I'd spend time around sometimes the wrong people to have like older like cousins or people that were in other people's lives. And I looked at them as like a, you know, someone who was somewhat of a father figure, and find myself in kind of like not the best positions, but I was always just kind of looking for that. And that's why when I, like I told you, when I found the gym, it was like, damn, this is what I've always wanted, what I've always been looking for. So,
yeah, I respect that, and you know, the gym it's a good outlet too. It's healthy. It's you know what I mean. Like
I saw you recently. You were on a live and you were running.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that.
I lost 30 pounds, dude.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. That's
Thanks,
amazing,
bro.
for real.
Yeah,
Yeah, good shit.
I'm still going. I got a long way to go.
Because everyone told me that you said the gym was like a waste of time.
Yeah, that's kind of like the funny TikTok meme of it. And it's so funny because I think working out's great.
Yeah.
I support working out. I have a ton of respect for people that go to the gym and put in the work, because what the gym is one of the only things in life. It doesn't matter your status. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter how much privilege you have or lack of. Everyone has to put in the same amount of effort, right?
Yeah.
There's no shortcuts.
Yeah, I also think I want to add on to that. I also think the gym's such a great place because it's a physical representation of like everything involving success in your life, right? Like in order for you to get good at something, like even we talked about, I came in and I was like, this is amazing. You started somewhere small, right? You got bigger because you knew that, we needed to grow, we needed to get bigger. I'm not saying physically grow, but you talk about a guy in the gym, he wants to get bigger. He has to put himself through that stress to get bigger. He has to tear the muscle down to build it up, right? So you have to go through the painful part of it. And it's cool to me because it's a very physical representation of, I think all success. Where you have to go through the growing pains, you have to make mistakes, you have to learn from all the things to get better to where you want to be. And that's why I love the gym so much.
So I want to emphasize, I have mad respect for people that like maintain these incredible bodies through just sheer, willpower. But what I said about the gym, it was literally just one silly joke I made about how I was doing math in my head. I says, if you're on a treadmill an hour every day, and someone like me, I probably exercise to prolong my life, to be healthy, right?
Yeah.
Like some people exercise to get muscle and look good, or whatever. I don't know your reasons, but I assume it's something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's evolved over time. Like it's been like, originally I started because, like I said, I just loved being in that atmosphere so much. And then I remember at one point, I was at a gym and I was a trainer, and someone was like, you should do this competition stuff. This men's physique thing's coming out. It was a brand new class of like the NPC, which wasn't bodybuilding, but like you could wear shorts on stage and but look just like you got abs and good shoulders.
Right.
And she was like, you'd be good at this. So I did it. And then it evolved into like the internet and all this stuff. And because it wasn't a thing when I wasn't like, I'm going to work out to be on the internet. Because like my timing was like, I got on Instagram in like 2010, 2011, before it was like this thing that it is now, that people do it because they think I'm going to become some like fitness influencer, right? I just did it because someone was like, you should try it. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it. And then I just enjoyed the process of like continuing and growing and getting better at it.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I did this mental experiment that I thought was funny. So let's say you work out an hour every day.
Yeah.
And so that's, 7 hours a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. Maybe you'll enjoy this joke. Give me the crunching sound, Zach. So we got 52 weeks in a year.
All right.
Right? Times 7 hours a week.
Okay.
That's 364 hours per year on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I can expect to live, let's be real here. When you think I'm dying?
This is actually it's a good question because honestly, but that's the thing, you could change that with your actions. So that's why it's like the cardio specifically decreases like your all-cause mortality by like a ton. Like your ability to stay alive longer is much higher. So like,
cardio is so hard.
it is. I don't even do enough of it. Straight up.
Yeah, because I just want to lose the fat, and I figure that's the best way to do it. Just cardio, you know.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You definitely want to balance.
Step into a master here.
Yeah, you kind of want to balance because, like, you also got to understand, like, not necessarily that you need a bunch of muscle, but having more muscle does make it also easier for you to eat more shit when you eat more shit or burn more calories at rest. So
I like to eat shit.
Not actually though.
No, not shit.
Not shit.
No,
Like actual shit.
I'll eat anything, bro. Fuck it. You got shit, I'll eat shit.
Really? No, I'm talking about actually shit.
No, I'll eat it. Fuck it.
Damn. Okay. Damn, that's maybe with some salt on there.
Some salt bay.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is like, I
That's primal as fuck.
That's as primal as it gets.
Yeah.
That's as raw as it gets. But
if I ate Liver King shit, I'd probably have enough steroids to last me a year.
Oh my god, that's kind of an interesting experiment.
That's funny.
That man species.
Fuck, dude. No, but I can't give you an exact day. I mean, I wouldn't know, man. You could change
that. Is 80 generous?
80?
I'm not making it to 80.
Shit.
Yeah. So maybe let's say 75.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like
Come on.
60.
What? You don't think I'll make it past 60?
But there's like unknowns too.
64.
Let's just say in my current. You think I'm dead at 64?
Yeah, bro.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Okay, Bradley.
Because look, remember you're talking about how much cardio you're doing, and you're talking about hours.
64.
How long do you sit? Have you ever done the time? You ever crunched the time for that?
I don't want to know that.
Exactly. That's
the
my
whole
point.
day, probably.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And I'm not saying it's for a bad purpose. Obviously, you're making the content, you're having fun. But like that is also just not the most optimal thing.
Well, now I'm doing an hour a day on the treadmill. That's pretty good.
That's
right?
amazing. Yeah.
He's been doing it every
That's
day.
fucking difficult. I'm not doing that.
Thanks, bro. Thank you so much.
I do want to say I've been exercising twice a week.
You do?
I do.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I'm strong. I got really strong.
I love it. Do you feel better?
I do. At first, I hated it so much. It was so hard.
Normal. So normal.
Like, yeah, you just feel like shit. And, like, you can't do anything, and you feel like a worthless.
So how long have you been doing it now?
Maybe 2 months.
Oh, you're good then. The first month's the hardest thing. You break that habit because, like, it's just people just eventually go, like, 2-3 weeks and, like, fuck this. And then you stop, and then you have to try again. But if you could actually make it a habit, then you're fucking golden.
I started because of back pain, and it really went away. Like, it's crazy. I had the worst back pain because we have 2 babies.
Yeah.
So the second pregnancy really just like killed my back. So I was like, I have to do something because this back pain is killing me.
Yeah.
And I saw a doctor, and he was like, this is just muscles. You just gotta work on your muscles.
You just need to strengthen it, right?
Yeah. So
I mean, it cures so much shit, man.
Yeah.
And balances all that.
So, well, my problem with it, I'll just be real and don't take this personal because
that's fine.
I fucking hate exercising, dude.
It's fair, dude. A lot of people hate it.
I hate it, and I tried. I got a personal trainer. I even went for like 2 months straight.
Oh, you went 2 months straight?
Yeah.
Still stopped?
And I said I fucking hate it.
You know what was so weird? Before he stopped, he was doing it twice a week for 2 months, and then he was like, I'm gonna start every day. And he started talking to his trainer about like the schedule, about doing it every day, and then he quit.
Yeah, and then I went off the rails.
Can you explain that?
Yes, you got to find more balance then, because like, especially if you hate it right away and you hate it so much, like it can't be an everyday thing because you're just gonna get overwhelmed with it.
So the thing is, I'm happy now is that I found something that I like and works for me, and I don't like dread doing it, which is the treadmill, because I can watch TV, I can like zone out on other shit.
Yeah.
And so that's been working for me, and so I've been working out really consistently. But back to this mental experiment. So you think I'm gonna die at 64? Okay, Bradley.
That's fucked up.
Sorry.
No, be real. I asked you.
Yeah, no, I'm being honest. Yeah.
I better start.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I better reduce.
If you die at 64.
I'm not trying to die at 64.
Yeah, we got to change that.
I'm working on it. Okay, so okay. Now we said 364 hours a year.
Okay.
So now we're gonna time that by 64. Now I know I haven't been exercising my whole life, but let's just pretend like I have. That's 23,296 hours exercising. Okay. Now let's take those hours. Okay, and divide it by 24. Okay. That is 970 days exercising.
And where are we going with it?
Hold on. There's a point. There's a point.
Okay.
This is the joke that got me in trouble with all of TikTok.
Okay.
970 days divided by 365. We're looking at 2.65 years straight on the treadmill. So I said to myself, this exercising thing is it's just a giant scam, because if I just spent that time on the treadmill doing something else, maybe the time I spent on the treadmill will end up being less than the life I save doing not doing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say.
And boy, I ended it by saying the numbers don't add up.
Okay, so here's the thing you're not taking into account then, right?
Yeah.
You're not taking into account the way you might actually feel. So the quality of your life can be completely different. So not just you like losing the weight, right? And like you're gonna like feel better overall, like entirely, like sexually, mentally, everything is better. So it's like, wouldn't you also want the quality of your life while you're here to be better? Just because you're not spending less time like at the gym?
So that's true, but also the numbers don't even come close to adding up, because I'm dying at 64, right? So let's say I get down to a healthy weight.
Yeah.
Then what are we feeling?
I mean, that number could
You can
shoot
go
up
forever.
tremendously. Yeah, you might live forever.
Yeah, forever.
Straight up.
Then
Neuralink, fucking Elon Musk shit.
Yeah,
Could be
you
crazy,
know,
dude.
I'll be in the Matrix in no time. So that could be 80 easily. So that's 16 years plus. And so I'm spending 2.6 years on the treadmill, and I'm saving 16 plus years. So to me, that's a good deal. And I crunched the numbers, and I said the numbers don't add up. It's a good deal. But on TikTok,
But it was a stupid joke that meant nothing to all of us here. It was just like Ethan being silly.
Yeah.
That's all that it was. But
Fitness community serious.
Dude,
crazy.
and so I became like a meme.
Oh my God, it became like what everybody references about Ethan.
Dude, it's and so what's
now he's that guy that said that. That's it. It's
I
crazy.
remember I heard that too.
Of course, it's like I became like a meme in the gym fitness world, and they all hate my guts. They go, and it turned into all these crazy things like Ethan thinks that exercising's for betas. Ethan thinks people that exercise are freaks. And then girls, because we have a predominantly women fan base, they sending DMs of guys that they're dating or talking to on Tinder. Like, what do you think about H3? They're like, I fucking hate him. You hate the gym. And so, but here, like, this is the kind of video that's popping. Like, this one has 223,000 likes. And by the way, this anime in the front. This is exercise. I'm just gonna be honest. There's so many better things to do than exercise.
It is a shame.
By the way, I fuck with the show Baki.
It's lit.
I watched that fucking anime, dude.
It's dope.
Then they gotta hit me with the Socrates quote.
They hit you with a real quote too.
Without seeing the beauty of strength, which is
Dan, you'll just never know, dude.
Someone's about to flex too. Watch. Yep, I knew that.
He hit you, bro.
He has
Let's
a
go.
crazy waistline.
Yeah, damn. But it's also too like, you got to think through the gym and like these activities. Like obviously you just sit on a treadmill. It's very like singular.
Yeah.
A lot of these, like I said earlier, the camaraderie in the gym. Like you, even if you spend time, if you're spending time there with like your friends, it's also not just working out, right? It's a sort of a social environment as well.
He
even if you
doesn't
did
like
cardio.
social environments.
I'm antisocial.
Damn, that's okay.
That keeps me in the basement.
But even if like you guys went like worked out together, or
Yeah.
like you know maybe went on a little easy jog or whatever, like you could do that, and it's not just time spent doing that, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
also
I feel
bonding.
I feel you.
There's more than that.
Yeah, there was a time when actually in high school I was really fit. I played water polo. And me
You
and the
played
boys-
water polo? Was that cough like a fake? You didn't actually play water polo?
It's a GERD cough.
No,
Okay.
that's real.
I played water polo.
No. I played water polo. Yeah,
Really?
I was
Yeah.
super healthy.
You play water polo?
Yes.
Dude, I need to see a picture of you. Is there a picture of
Oh.
someone?
Probably.
Yeah,
That'd be
I mean,
amazing.
I used to
We've
be
had it
super
at one
skinny
point.
my whole life. I went to college, and
What happened?
What happened was that,
Because it doesn't just happen.
to be honest with you, what happened was probably that. Well, I gained a tremendous amount of weight in the past 2 years when I started antidepressants.
Yeah.
And so that's a side effect. And I gained like 80 pounds from doing the medicine. And so that was one of the big drivers, because I was never like super fat until I started that.
And before
You still
that,
take that?
Yeah.
Why do you take it?
It helps me.
Really?
I like it. I like it. I love it. The only downside of it was that it made me fat as fuck. And so, but I found a way now to stay on the medicine because I like what it does for me, and to still to be able to lose the weight.
Have you ever considered not taking the medicine?
So I started the medicine like 2 years ago, and my life was like a fucking train wreck before it. Like mentally, or no, I was more than 2 years, like 4 years
It's
ago.
probably more than 2 years,
Because
yeah.
I took it way before Theodore was born.
right.
Did you start gaining weight before you took the medicine at all?
I was slowly gaining weight, but I
He
was
was going through like ups and downs though. Like he was able to say like I'm gonna go on a diet, and then like you really see results.
Yeah.
I guess
need to lose-
I guess my only thought to this like antidepressant thing, because I think like overall like it's not the best thing to be stuck on your whole life, right? Because obviously there's problems that come with it.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't know, I really do believe diet, the things that you eat, and your activity can change your need for those things. And it's like maybe if you never gave that a real shot, then you wouldn't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ever gave that a real shot, like
I did, I have, yeah,
you did,
I have.
Diet.
It was way beyond that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
don't know, obviously.
Yeah, I was a wreck, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna quit YouTube. I was gonna quit everything. Our marriage, we were having trouble.
Everything
I was, just so
miserable.
fucked up. And
What was causing it, do you think?
I think it was the stress of the job.
Just making content?
Yeah. Before we made the podcast, I had like this YouTube channel that I would make a video for every week, and it just became so hard. And I felt like there was crazy expectations. And when I really started gaining weight, when I went to college, I developed like an anxiety disorder, and that really fucked me up for a long time too. So it's all related. And I started gaining weight from that. And but there was a time also when I lost like 50 pounds before you came. So
even before the antidepressants.
Yeah.
Way before. And so I had control over it. I felt like I had control. Like I could lose 10 pounds. But once I started that, I lost control.
Yeah.
It's weird. But now I feel like I've figured something out that works for me. But I don't share the same opinion about antidepressants and stuff. I think they're actually, you know, it's funny because when I was younger, I had the opinion like, oh, everyone's overprescribed medicine and you know, there's other ways to do it. But as I got older and started using it myself, I understand that there's actually nothing wrong with taking it. And I feel like maybe it's too stigmatized at this point where people see themselves as weak or something if they take a medicine like that, because in my opinion, fat being the only downside, and obviously that's a big downside, but I'm working on it. But the benefits of it for me, it turned my whole life around, dude. Like it was revelatory. I mean, it really saved me.
Because I'm always just curious, like, could there have been other things that could have happened instead of that would have also changed your life and turned it around?
Yeah, I feel like I had tried a long time.
Okay.
It
wasn't just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this.
He waited on taking it for like maybe 2 years.
Okay.
Already.
It was like in my bedside, right?
Yeah.
And I was very much like, I don't want to do it. I'm scared of what's going to do to me. I'm stronger than this. I can deal with this. Because the doctor gave it to me, and I was like, I'm not ready to take it. So I was trying everything I could. And then when I started taking it, and I saw how much it helped me, I felt like an idiot for not taking it sooner.
What I guess prior to being like, okay, I need to take this, what bothered you the most that you felt like you needed to like change or feel different?
My mood. I was just super irritable.
Super moody.
Super like crazy mood swings.
The irritable.
But it sounds like your hormones were fucked up. Did you ever get like your blood work done?
Everything's fine. I did blood work.
That was perfect?
Yeah, it was fine.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fine.
Even before getting on the stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got blood work a bunch.
Was normal?
Yeah, they did a full blood panel.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. And I did that like a few times within over like a 10-year span because I kept going back and trying to figure out what was going on.
Okay.
He's always fine. Like he's got no medical issues too. No back pain.
Yeah,
no nothing. I'm always like, what is going on
no
with
medical
this guy?
issues, no back pain. Let's go.
Now I'm gonna fucking develop some fucked up like rare form of cancer since you said that.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's good. At least you checked and you made sure it wasn't just like I'm just gonna do this.
No, I didn't want to take it. I guess I put it off.
We thought also we had all these fears like because of what we do is creative. Like, is it gonna mess up with our work or I don't know. We had all these like fears about it, but like it actually did the opposite.
Dude.
Because you feel so much more like
calm, I guess.
Yeah,
as a creative
functional.
person,
you're more functional.
As a creative person, that was my biggest fear. Is like, what's it gonna do like for my functions? And when I started taking it, I found that I had like a renaissance afterwards because I wasn't in my head all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety disorder. I have like a generalized anxiety disorder, and it was really bad. It comes and goes now. I've been on top of it for a long time, but.
I definitely relate to that.
Yeah. It can be debilitating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so this really helped with that. And I frankly had like a personal renaissance from this creatively with work.
Mm-hmm.
And the podcast that you see today, I was doing it once a week and I hated coming to the office. I hated the product. Everything was so negative. Once I started that, I started coming in. I started spending time with the guys. I said, hey, one's not enough. Let's start. And now we're doing 5 episodes a week, every weekday live.
Like everything
that
that we
be
do,
possible.
everything that we're doing now seemed impossible back then. Like getting along with the crew even. Or being able to like maintain relationships, have a positive work environment. Do a podcast and be happy with it afterwards. Like we would do once a week and hate it afterwards. We'd be like, this was shit. We just hate it.
I totally get it, and that's amazing because this is incredible what you guys are doing, like the amount of shows and the amount of content output. I just think it's important. I guess if we're talking about this subject, that I do people listening, because I don't want someone to hear this and be like, I'm just gonna get an antidepressants because it made Ethan's life better because my life's messed up or something. I do want to say that I think it's important that anyone listening, like you did, you gave it time, you thought about it, you got your blood work done. You didn't just say that's the one thing I need, and you went for that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people do that. I think most people are hesitant. I think most people are like, I don't want to take this. I'm afraid to take it. Most of the time when I hear people, they say, I was putting it off. I was afraid. I was nervous to take it. And now that I tried it, I'm super happy that I did.
That's exactly how I felt about ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca?
You can't take that because of the antidepressant.
Yeah, you're right. I can't do any fun drugs. That's one of the shittiest parts about it. Can't do any fun drugs, man.
I just did that.
Ayahuasca?
You just did it?
Amazing.
How long ago?
What, a week ago? 2 weeks ago? No, he didn't do it.
Oh.
No, he's afraid of it.
Were you by yourself?
I was with the shaman, is Taito.
Oh, you did with the shaman?
Yeah,
Just you and the shaman?
Yeah.
Huh.
Tell me about it. So wait, where did you do it?
About it.
My house.
So the shaman came to your house. How'd you find the shaman?
A friend of mine. It's a.
Are they a shaman or are they like a white lady named Becky?
No. This guy doesn't speak any English. He's from Colombia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so he's like he did this it's like in his family, like they grew up doing this.
Okay.
So it wasn't like just some random
He lives
person.
in LA?
No, he lives in
He
Colombia.
flew in for this?
Flew in from Colombia.
Whoa.
So you paid for him to fly in?
Some premium
Yeah, he flew in from
experience.
Colombia. Yeah.
So this is an expensive journey.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it was worth it.
But I wanted to do it the right way. I wasn't
Yeah.
like, I just want to take this thing, right? Because this has been used for like thousands and thousands of years. Like you gotta have some sort of reverence for it instead of just showing up being like, I'm taking drugs.
Yeah.
Because I was doing it with a purpose.
So you contact this guy, your friend had used him before?
Yeah.
5 stars on Yelp?
Multiple times. Yeah. Yeah. Highly reviewed. Yeah.
So you fly him out.
Not someone from Venice being like, yo, bro, drink this stuff.
Yeah. So how long did it take to plan from the time you contact him till he comes out?
It was quick. It was like,
really?
So let me make this clear. I had been thinking about doing this for like the last 2 years. And just like you were talking about, I was afraid of it. I was so afraid of doing it. But I knew that there could be so much benefit from it. So for like the last 6 months, I was contemplating it. And then from the time that I said, yo, I want to do this to like it happening, it took like about maybe 2 weeks, a week.
Okay.
For him to like set up, come out.
Interesting.
Well, what seemed to you like you could gain from the experience? Like, what is it?
So like similar to you, I deal with a lot of anxiety. I deal with a lot of like caught up in thoughts around like the idea of death and my own sense of worth and being good enough and like doing enough in this life and that being related to also my fear of death. Like because I feel like it's never enough. Kind of has to go back to like my father and the fact that my father took his life, and I obsessed about the idea of death for so long since I was a kid. Because like, when you're 6, everything prior to like a very serious moment is just kind of like, oh, I'm with my friends, I fell.
Totally.
Everything's temporary, and then realizing your dad's gone. And my mom told me that, I'm like, what does that even mean?
That's a big
So
deal.
since I was a kid, I've obsessed with the idea of death. Like what's my life supposed to be like? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do here? What is life? What is death? What is all this? And I thought about that since I was really young. So I've always had like general anxiety, but also anxiety around just the idea of my own mortality. So I wanted to figure out a way to kind of like heal my trauma in the sense, like in relation to the kind of the assumptions I made around my father taking his life and it not being related to me. Because obviously I know in hindsight now, being 33, looking back, a 6-year-old made this like assumptions with like, oh, I'm not good enough for my father to stay, right? Because that's the only thing that can happen.
So sad.
It's fucked. But then now I'm 33, I have this hindsight where I'm able to look back and say, okay, well, obviously all these things in life experience that I've now gone through, I could realize that it's not as simple as what a 6-year-old thought.
Yeah.
Because I now have the know of my life and all the things that I've gone through. Not saying it's okay for someone to take their life, but there's more understanding of why it may or may not have happened, right? So I'm trying to get more clear just vision in my life and just being able to like love more freely without holding and like being afraid of doing it and holding back, and because of my trust in the idea that if I do, then someone's going to leave me, or I'm going to feel left again, or I'm going to feel like I wasn't good enough and that person's gone, you know? So that I had struggled with that with all my relationships in my life. And for me, it's like I got to a point where I'm like, I'm 33. I want to, you know, I want a beautiful wife. I want to have a family. I want to have that. And it's like, I can't have that if I'm so afraid of allowing myself to have it. So the idea was, I'm going to do this. It's a part of, obviously it doesn't just fix something, but the idea is like to get me closer to the feeling of it. Because have you ever taken psychedelics?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, amazing. So, you know,
Quick on
I love that. I love that. So like,
I've fucked around with it. Yeah.
so psychedelics for me is just, I've always felt in those moments just more connected to myself, obviously without the ego in the sense of how I should be or how people should view me or how I should, it's like just who I am. And the ayahuasca and the one that I took, yahe specifically, is like the strongest version of this. And it just like doesn't allow you to see anything else but like yourself. Like, and you're like confronted with it. And it just feels like it's very unavoidable, and you have to kind of go through it. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to think about this. It's like everywhere you look, almost it feels like you have to deal with that side of you that maybe you've been avoiding. And I think that's necessary.
Was there anything scary about that?
Yeah, for sure. So when I first took it, I took a little cup. And just so you guys know, it's like a little like brown liquid, like in a shot cup. I took it. I felt pretty normal. Felt like a normal like mushroom trip where I was like, oh, it's kind of like, I feel a sense of like well-being and happiness, and like trees are really pretty. And I walked around. I was like, this is normal. And then I took another cup, and then like 35 minutes, I just remember almost like I was sitting there, and I remember blinking, and it was almost like, I know this isn't the way it works for everyone because everyone's different the way they react to this kind of medicine, but it was like, imagine, you know, a typical come up where you're like, oh, I'm getting high, right? You could feel it come up. It was like I had kind of like very mellow to like there was no up. I was just up. And then, but it was weird because your perception of time is completely altered. Where like you don't have, how long did that happen? I just remember blinking and being like, this is a lot, and it felt very uncomfortable because my thoughts were like ping ponging, like around in my mind, and I couldn't seem to like hold one and just think of it. It was like this, and then this would come, and this would come, and this would come, and it was all the things that I had thought of, kind of setting my intentions leading up to it that I wanted to like figure out, but it felt like it was all so much at one time, and then eventually it kind of slowly started to like come apart. But it's not a comfortable in the sense of, I knew that I was there to do the work to try to figure this out, so I knew it wasn't going to be like, this is great. You know, it was the thing where you're in that moment where you're like, well, what am I really doing? And then I started thinking about death and like, when am I dying? Am I dying now? And then me thinking I'm going to get stuck in this moment. Because you hear about people who take stuff and like, because they're not doing it in the right way or in the right manner with the right reverence, they end up in some like weird space where like they're altered forever and they're different. I'm like, that's going to be me. That's me. I'm the guy. It's
me every time I take psychedelics.
Yeah. No, every time. Straight up.
I don't think that's real, by the way.
What?
That there's people that get
this
stuck
idea that somebody had a bad trip.
It's scary as fuck, though.
Yeah. But so I was just afraid, and it was so, it felt, I think because of the medicine itself, it felt so like real. It felt so like, because your idea of time is so just gone, that it felt like you were there forever. The best way I can describe it. And
in a bad way.
In a moment. For time, and then looking back now, it's like, but then you also got to this point where you're like, okay, now what then? And you kind of get calm in the idea that this is what it is. And so that's the thing that I'm looking for, is like, I've been trying to find that calm in the chaos. That's the whole point of it, right? For me mentally, because my thoughts are so sporadic all the time. Like, what do I have to do? What am I getting done? Am I doing enough? Is it enough? Am I enough? And then comes a sense of calm where you kind of just like, almost like it is what it is, and I'm going to do my best. And then it made me realize that I needed to be better at living instead of thinking about dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed to be better at giving love and in showing love, because ultimately, like, what is all this worth, right? This is cool. This is fun. Make money. A cool clothing line. I have a cool clothing line. We got to have fun and talk and make content. But ultimately, like, life is just about love, giving it and receiving it. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be like, I wish I had more fucking nice things when you pass. You're not going to think about that. You're going to think about the love that you had and the moments that you had. So I started to realize that I needed to be more present with giving and being able to receive love without the fear of it's going to be taken away from me, because everything at some point is going to be taken away from us. Like, we can't take this stuff with us. Nothing. Right. So I just kind of get more comfortable in that fact. And it kind of just makes you remember that like very succinctly. Very like instead of just knowing it, you really feel it. And that's the difference for me, the disconnect of like mentally, like cerebrally thinking something and feeling it in your mind versus like connecting it with what's in your body and feeling that. So I think it was amazing, man.
Wow, that sounds like, yeah, incredible experience. It's so, it really, I just feel so bad for the, it's just so tragic, you know, to think of like the 6-year-old who questions, like, I wasn't good enough for him to stay.
Yeah.
Like, I hadn't thought about it like in that terms exactly. And it's so sad, you know?
Well, because then you see, I remember in high school, I remember like graduation, I remember I cried all these big moments where it was like, you know, you'd want someone to see that because you see all the other kids' dads and you experience that and you're like, why don't I have that? Right? Like the comparison. But then I mean, now I look back in my life and I understand that comparison is like the worst thing we could do in life in general.
Comparison is the thief of joy, they say.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing that I think it's really important for people to hear and understand is that like no one's life is supposed to be like this picture perfect thing. But we tend to be taught that kind of stuff in media or like, you know, movies and Disney shit in general. And it's just kind of like nothing is I didn't mean to like attack Disney specifically, but in general, like we're taught this. Sorry guys.
Disney, bro.
I love the Lion King.
You really gonna back fuck Disney?
I mean, fuck them, but I like a lot of the movies, right?
Yeah,
but
come on, the Disney has like slaves in fucking Indonesia probably drawing cells with their fingers bleeding.
Probably,
you know what I mean? Like they don't give a shit. Fuck
True.
Disney.
Anyways, but it just specifically.
But that's how sweet you are. You're like, sorry.
I'm not Disney. I mean, fuck them. But the point is like, we're all kind of taught that life is supposed to be a certain way, and like I think I don't know if we could teach people not that life's gonna be fucking terrible or hard, but it is also normal for it to not be like sunshine and rainbows all the time. Yeah. Because the people who really truly find success are comfortable in like the non-success part of it, are able to deal with it because that's how you get there, right? You don't just show up. Yeah, you don't just show up one day and be like, I have it.
Yeah, and that my thing was like the chaos of it almost like destroyed me, and I feel like with creators in this business, there's like a firewall in a sense where it's like either you make it past like a year or two of being like successful, or you just disappear because it's too fucking hard. And I almost disappeared.
This shit's not a joke, man. I understand where you're coming from when you talk about like the burnout or like just like not being happy and doing it, because this is like I've been doing shit for like 12 years now. 11 years.
It's it's a long time.
It's on Instagram, socials, and I think YouTube I'm on like 9 or 10 years.
Yeah, I'm about 10 years too.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
But like social in general, I think probably 12 because I did Instagram first. But regardless, it's a lot. And I think people, I don't know, because people just see it for what it is. But I don't think they really understand like what actually goes into it. I think people just look at it like, oh, you just sit on a chair all day.
It looks easy. It looks fun. You make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, rich, successful people don't get really to complain. People don't really empathize. They're like, oh, well, my life fucking sucks even more than yours, asshole. Yeah. So I get it. You know
it's fine.
I get it.
But this shit is like a lot of fucking work. And a lot of expectation.
It's for me, the crushing part wasn't the work itself. It was Dude, the craziest thing about what we do, in my opinion, is like the comments. Like you are reading basically like intimate conversations of people talking about you without the expectation that you are going to be like standing behind them, listening to everything they're saying. And so it's almost like being able to read people's minds, you know, around you and hearing like their true inner thought about you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You're talking about the comment section.
Yeah. The feedback.
Just say whatever the fuck feedback.
You want. On Twitter, on YouTube. So that was a big hurdle for me to get over. Is kind of like having a more concrete idea of self that is less influenced by all the chirping going on. But I want to go back to the ayahuasca thing because I'm super interested on like the actual experience. So you contact the shaman. You fly this guy out. Does he speak English?
None.
No English.
Like very little English. Like you can, you know, kind of like you'd show up somewhere and they would kind of get what you're saying because like the vibe.
Yeah. Do you guys, are you working with a translator or anything?
No.
Does he speak Spanish or some like weird
Spanish? But some of the stuff, because they would sing like little songs and stuff, were being like his like native language, which is not fully Spanish. It's like a derivative of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So does he stay in your house?
He stayed in my house the night before, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so he brings this, he probably grows it, right?
Yeah, they have a whole
process. Is he going to get busted if he gets caught on the plane?
I don't think so. I don't think it's like a thing like that.
Really?
I don't know enough about like the legalities.
Dude, that'd be kind of
Ayahuasca.
funny if they arrested the shaman and put his ass in jail.
But it's like
you're like, damn it, that sucks. But also, I just wanted to take that shit.
I feel like they don't really like TSA does like they look for specific things. I feel like they're not looking.
They
for,
wouldn't
like,
know what that was. Probably.
Yeah, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
like they're looking for like
brown
guns
liquid.
and bombs.
Yeah,
I say that. Yeah, okay. I don't know.
You could say guns and bombs.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what they're looking for, or like knives. I don't think they're looking for like tins with fucking liquid in it.
Yeah. I guess that one's a little hard to spot. It's not like a bag of cocaine.
When you started feeling it, did you have to go like to the bathroom a lot or
no? So that's
vomit?
the thing. So I what I understood about it was like it's a purgative. So like you're supposed to be throwing up or like shitting. I did none of that.
You didn't puke?
Interesting.
None of it.
Yeah, I heard it makes people super nauseous.
Yeah, no. So okay, this is the thing. This was really weird, actually. I took it, and I'm sitting there, and for a second, yeah, it is bothering my stomach. I'm like, man, this is kind of getting worse. I remember laying there and being like, it's actually getting a lot worse. And then the second that I didn't feel it at all, like it was like a switch. It was right when I started to feel it kick in.
Mm-hmm.
So I went from like my stomach really hurts to me like, damn, I'm uncomfortable. To like, then I had this like warm feeling go down my back, and I was like, oh, it's starting to kick in. And then my stomach pain like instantly disappeared.
That's good. You got lucky, I think.
Yeah, and then I didn't throw up because normally people do throw up, or they do like shit their brains out.
Yeah, I saw a documentary of a bunch of people doing ayahuasca and like I forget what country they're in, but they were like in the jungle doing it.
Peru.
Yeah, maybe, and they were all yakking, just fucking yakking. So So when you guys sit down to actually start the ceremony, is it dark? We got candles. Tell me, set the scene.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gowned. He's like dressed up. So he has like a I'm sure some sort of traditional like outfit.
Okay.
He has like paint on his face. He has like a harmonica. He had like this like thing with leaves that he was like shaking around. You know, they like bless the yahe before we drink it and all this stuff with like tobacco. So he's like smoking like these like tobacco like cigarellos or whatever it would have been called. And he has a bunch of beads on his neck, like a ton of beads. And so he'll have these like songs that he'll sing. And when he sings them, you kind of like feel like, because of like the type of, I guess, tune, you feel a little bit higher when he starts to sing.
Interesting.
And like, so the beads are shaking. And like you hear like he's playing the harmonica, and then you're kind of like, oh, like kind of hits you a little harder.
Okay,
interesting. So the scene though is like, yeah, it's outside, it's not crazy.
So he's got an outfit he wears during the ceremony. Did he show up like just in like jeans and a shirt? Yeah.
Yes.
So he's like a totally normal dude.
Yeah, normal guy.
But then when the peyote comes out,
the ayahuasca
comes out. So he gives you the liquid. You guys can't communicate at all. What is he just like? Like here?
Well, yeah, I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah,
for the most part.
yeah.
So like, yeah, it's like, are you ready? And I'm like drinking it. I looked at it for like, I'm not gonna lie, for like 5 minutes, and I was like, am I ready? Because I have been all those fears regarding it.
Yeah.
I drink it. It tastes terrible.
Okay.
Definitely not something I would write home about. But yeah, I mean, it's like.
It trip you out? There's just random guy in your house?
Not really, because I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
I kind of knew what it was. I mean, obviously, like the thing that I was most worried about was the communication, right? Because I'm like, what if it's terrible?
Help.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's like because I know at one point I was tripping, I was crying, like I was feeling it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's good.
Yeah. This is what happens every time. Yeah.
It's good, like normal.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, but
You
in my
learned
mind,
the
I'm
keywords.
like, but in my mind, I'm like, do you understand me?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, at one point I felt like I was so deep in it that like low key I could understand what he was saying.
Oh my
I
gosh.
could understand full on Spanish.
That's funny. And
do you know how long it lasted?
Yeah, actually, which this is an interesting thing. It felt like it lasted maybe 3 hours.
oh shit, that's short.
No, but it didn't last 3 hours.
Yeah.
My perception of it was like, if you asked me when I was in it, how long has it been? 3 hours, but it was 9 to 6 o'clock.
That's a long time.
Whoa.
That's a long motherfucking time.
And you have zero, you wouldn't even know that it was a long time. There's no like, oh, this is really a long time.
Wow.
You don't even think about time.
And is he sober? Does he drink?
He drinks a bit.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's on one too.
From his own supply.
Yeah. That's part of the process of the way they
He
do
got
it.
to be on the same wavelength as you a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And so how much you pay this guy to come out? Flight aside, like what's his fee?
$2,500.
Damn, that guy's doing good out there.
Yeah. But so you could do it in a way where you could have multiple people involved in it. But I was just like, I knew I wouldn't have been comfortable in that situation just because I knew that I'd probably be there crying, and I was like, I don't want all these people watching me.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I cry on the fucking internet all the time apparently. But I just didn't want. I didn't know what to expect from the thing. Like, I'm gonna be saying crazy shit. Like I don't want someone to be like,
I get it.
fuck?
Yeah, it's a personal.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's good though. I'm glad it came out. You came out the other side with a positive experience.
Really, really positive. That's lit. Yo, who did that real quick?
Yeah, that's one of our guys.
Bro, that's dope.
That's
Ayahuasca King. That's dope.
Yeah.
That was in Dubai, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a great edit. Good stuff, man.
That's our man Cam back there.
Love it. Would you ever do ayahuasca? I mean, you'd have to get off.
The thing is, I prefer to stay on my antidepressants. If I wasn't, I'd try all that shit. In fact,
I mean, it kind of reminds me of one of our acid trips a long time ago.
Yeah,
So
I mean, they're
bad.
similar psychedelics.
It was bad.
The acid trip was
So
bad?
bad.
What's the worst part? I haven't even done acid yet.
Bro, it was like a blank, it's almost like a blank slate. Like we were high for like 15 hours. And so my friend gave me, I think we've told the story.
Yeah, we did.
But my friend gave me a vial. And he said there's only 2 hits in it. He already used it.
And everybody said it was really light. It wasn't too strong.
And that wasn't true.
So I took the vial. I had 2 pieces of paper. It was like, and I can only imagine how much was actually on that.
Oh, you took a lot.
And he was like, let's just finish the bottle, whatever.
Yeah, no, he said, he gave us the vial and he said, just finish it. That should be the perfect amount for the 2 of you.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. Bruh. And we were so
and our
fucked
friends
up,
before
dude.
it who
We
did
couldn't
it,
even
they're
talk
like,
to
oh,
each
it was
other.
totally chill.
wow.
It wasn't too strong. It was chill.
It was a nightmare.
And we were like,
15 hours.
Both of it was bad for both of you.
both of us. It was just the 2 of us.
It was freezing and
But
like,
it's kind of like you were describing, where like every second like didn't mean anything. Like there was no concept of time.
Yeah.
dude.
And I'm the one that goes like shitting nonstop when it starts. When I start to feel it, and then I know like, okay, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. Yeah, good for you though, man. I'm glad. I'm very pro drug use. I'm very pro like responsible drug use. Yeah.
I think it was all great experiments, like for us, for our life experience.
Yeah.
Like I
Absolutely.
look at it and like I'm happy we did it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
Big
me
fan
too.
Of psychedelics. Is there any way I know we're live. Is there any way I can use the bathroom?
Of course.
Yeah.
We do it all the time.
Okay.
It's right past there. You know where it is, right? Yeah. No.
Okay.
Take your time. It's okay.
How bad do you have to pee right now?
Apparently really bad. But I do that all the time. So we got to get back to the meat. It's starting to drip on the table.
I was gonna ask you about that.
I'm still
What
blown
is
away
the
by this
plan
vile story you just told. I don't know if you ever have told that story on the show because I don't remember.
I'll tell it. I just thought it was one of those things. People get all annoyed. They go, Ethan just tells the same stories over and over. So I was like, I'm not going to tell the story. Do a poll if I told the story, yes or no.
We definitely did.
I mean, you've definitely mentioned that, but I don't know if I just knew you took that much. Okay, fair enough.
Did you maybe tell the story on Andrew's podcast? All gas, no breaks. Channel 5, Andrew.
Oh, maybe it was on someone else's show. Shit, I don't know. We'll see if everyone remembers it or not.
Wait, what the fuck? What is this story? Are you high, bro?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Let's see if the audience remembers or not. As Ethan told the vile story before, 28% say
Really?
they remember it, but the majority say no. So maybe it was on another podcast or something.
There wasn't that much more to it. We got super fucking high. Every second was like fragmented. Like each minute was like sliced into 60 pieces, and there was no like connection between them.
And we would just kind of like stare at each other, and we like couldn't even talk. We would want to
Couldn't
say
talk.
something and couldn't even talk.
We couldn't talk to each other.
We were like, I think at one point we were like, let's try to listen to music, and then we couldn't even figure out how to do
Just
that.
sounded bad. I hated it. and I tried. Skyrim had just came out, and I was like, I just need something. I just need something to ground me right now. And I get on Skyrim, and I'm just riding my horse straight for hours. Just fucking. It is so bad, man.
You've had good psychedelic experience, right?
Yeah.
We did.
Mushrooms, great.
Yeah.
I don't know if you consider MDMA psychedelic, but
We had
always
really,
positive.
really good
Yeah.
experiences on
Yeah,
MDMA.
yeah.
Whose idea was it to put the cheetah while you pee, right where the pisser is.
Wasn't that here when we bought the place?
Is that here?
Oh yeah.
The cheat in like the Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that was here.
Yeah, it's been
Wow.
here. Okay, let's squash this.
All right, let's do it.
We've come a long way already, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, regarding the gym thing.
Because you related to laser tag, don't forget that.
Okay, so maybe I can explain that.
Okay.
I know that the laser tag
that
part
was the
got
wild
you.
part. I was like, what the fuck?
So my point is that I understand how important the gym is to you, right?
Yeah.
I think my point is that different people's hobbies can be have that same meaningfulness to them. Maybe a laser tag was obviously I tried to find like the most absurd thing to say if someone's hobby is for comedy, but it could be anything, you know, it could be like golf, it could be basketball, it could be whatever, has that special meaning to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people at the time were being asked to sacrifice those hobbies to prevent the spread of the disease. And so that's what I meant. That being said, you know, I get it. I think it's you made a stand for yourself, and I think that's cool, actually, what you ended up doing. The part that, like, you know, I think ultimately is what got me going a little bit was like this kind of stuff, you know. I mean, free
I
Bill
knew this was
Cosby.
coming. I know. I don't do all that shit though. That's not,
come on, Brad.
I don't do that shit. That's
free Donny, dude.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's gym should have been open though, and they realized.
But you could have like had people
But
wearing masks.
It was
like,
during
you were
the
in-
height of COVID,
Yeah,
right?
you
That
could have
was,
been
like,
wearing a
before
mask at least.
before
Yeah.
everything.
But I mean,
So,
man, it's
you
just
know,
like,
the gym is kind of like the worst place.
No.
Because everybody's breathing heavy.
for spreading. She means
For spreading
Yeah.
COVID.
Well, I don't know if they've actually proved that though, because there's no actual proof of that.
Well, I think it's just like because you're breathing
Just
heavy,
because it's like it's transmitted
sweating.
by, you know, the air.
But also, the gym was a place that, like, at the same time, like, as far as the health benefits of working out,
Yeah.
they proved that was essential to
You
not
could've-
dying from COVID, right? So it wasn't just
Yeah.
like a. It's
Or
not
just
just
not
the
being
fact
fat.
that-
Yeah, apparently
it's not just a hobby thing. It was also like a health thing.
Yeah, but you can do a trim. You can exercise at home.
Yeah, sure. But what if you didn't know how to do it properly? Like, you had a trainer for a long time,
I think
right?
I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have been.
I actually did sessions over Zoom during COVID with
How
a
consistent
trainer.
were you with them?
Well, that's like a me issue. But
Like I said, that's what I'm saying.
No, but I feel like I wouldn't have gotten
That's
so
the
mad
point.
if, like, in the gym you guys were like at least having some precautions to prevent the spread. But you guys were like, "Fuck it."
Well,
fuck
I
COVID.
had two $11,000 fucking air purifier system things that were like actually really,
That's good.
really, really high quality.
Yeah.
And we did actually. I mean, we have flowing air. Like, we had the big bay door thing. Oh, we did all that kind of shit.
Bro, at
Like,
least
this
one
is why the
grandma
bay
died from this.
This
At
shot was
least-
from the bay door.
At least 1 grandma died from this.
No, dude. Nah.
I'm just saying, statistically, the free Bill Cosby guy's grandma died. I'm sure.
That's just hilarious because obviously
It is funny.
stupid. This is a good picture though, man. Where was I? Did you guys didn't get the one with me standing on the thing? There's gotta be one with me standing on the thing. Me and Steve.
Yeah, there's not a single woman in that crowd. You guys are awesome.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, at the time it was like, well, I mean, fuck this guy. We're all making sacrifices, and it just felt like a little bit. But that's what it was, and you know, COVID
it
is a
was
crazy
hard.
time, and everyone fucking kind of like had a hard time with it, right? So I'm not, in retrospect, I'm not judging you at all, and you know, you do what you had to do.
Fair.
And I think, you know, I respect you. You know,
You just
I mean,
crush this or
yeah,
what?
So give it a twirl, yeah.
Okay. You got to give it one too.
And do you forgive me for comparing Jim to laser tag?
Yes, I'll forgive you. That was mainly it.
Yeah,
that one got me
that
pissed,
you.
bro.
That one really got you.
That one pissed me the fuck off.
But you know, there's people that love laser tag just as much as you love the gym.
Maybe
they live. Oh, you know, there's people out there that love.
There probably.
It's America.
And then, do you forgive me for saying that working out's a waste of time?
I do, but I don't know if the whole gym community will.
Okay, but
But I will. I will. I will.
You
do it.
represent them.
you-
for
you-
I will
you
represent
should've
the
worked
gym.
for us in
I will represent the gym community. We should forgive Ethan because
Thank you, bro. I exercise.
he
I
exercises.
exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a misunderstanding. And I forgive you for lying about Steve jerking off his dog. No,
He did-
I'm just kidding.
100%.
Just kidding.
He didn't, bro. I know he didn't. Guys, I
Talk
swear.
about that. Let's
'cause-
talk about
Yeah,
let's
let's
talk
talk
about it.
about
So,
it.
Let's squash the fuck out of this beef.
so before we did that podcast, we literally were talking about how we were gonna make we were gonna make it funny by just adding random shit. Even the stuff about like his girl and all the shit that he said in the podcast. This is the one we were in Miami when we talked about it. The point was to make it a joke.
No, leave it. That's beautiful. Okay.
I already know where you're going with this.
Where am I going?
You're gonna say, why was he mad?
No, that's not where I'm going.
No? Okay.
We'll get there.
Go ahead.
Donnie?
No, I get why he'd be mad if he made it up. Nobody wants to be accused of bestiality.
You guys took it far.
But it's funny.
You know what I mean, listen.
We took it all the way.
The whole thing was funny, in my opinion.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you at your word that he didn't actually jerk off his dog.
I know he
I'm gonna say you were there. I wasn't even there. You guys planned it. But there was a lot of details about scooping and cow style.
Steve is funny. Dude.
Okay.
Because listen.
That's a joke.
Why would
oh
he
my
want
God.
He was so. And then so the one thing I want to say is y'all can't blame me because in the comments everybody was like Steve jerked off his dog, and then even when you guys were like it's a joke, I can't believe Ethan actually thought it was real.
Yeah.
All the comments who are your fans, not even mine, those people all hate.
Where is that other guy? Hasan, where is Hasan for this? Because I feel like he was a part of this conversation. I thought he was going to be here today.
Oh no, he's not here.
Okay, anyways.
He's here on Thursdays. We have a different show.
Was he? I don't think he was.
He talked about this. I saw a clip talking about this. Anyways.
You could address him. He's probably not streaming right now. He'll watch.
So
you want to talk to him? He can call in.
The thing with Steve was like it was straight up was just a joke. We thought about it. We planned it out prior. I understand why. Like you're thinking like, oh, he's like upset about the reaction to it. You're talking about the fans, but that's what he just makes dumbass jokes. Like that's his character. That's what he's done.
People are saying it was way too detailed to be made up.
That's good comedy. Then.
He's a genius.
You got to think about it too.
So, but why would you? Because that's like me coming out here and being like, yeah. So I'm being over the top. So don't.
No, go ahead.
I was like, yeah. So there's this crazy time where I had sex with a kid, and
well, that's hold on.
Why you gotta go there?
Hold the fuck on, Balenciaga. Yeah, no.
Why'd you have to go to that one?
My point is, why would you want people to think that about you? Like the man went into great detail about how he jerks off his dog as a joke. You got to at least say you're kidding. Why would you want people to think you're fuck animals? And yeah, obviously that was I was trying to make a point. Obviously, I don't fuck kids. Okay, just for the record. Thank you. I don't know if that needs to be said.
It's already on TikTok. That clip.
Yeah,
they already got you.
The zoo culture be like, here's Ethan saying, "I fuck kids."
You're done. Holy shit. No. So here's the thing, right? Okay, you understand the power of social media, right? You make content about other people's content. You've done it for years, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and us knowing...
He's not a rookie.
He's not a rookie either. I'm not a rookie either. Yeah. We knew that people would be like, yo, this is not that specifically thing was like, we're going to take that the farthest. But we knew that people would be like, what the, like even the James Harden thing, you're talking about his girl, and like he DM'd her and like this joke around this. Like we knew that there'd be a reaction to it. Mm-hmm. And you honestly just made the episode better because you came and you talked and you caused more traction.
But he goes, I fucking hate Ethan Klein. When he was doing the Andrew Tate thing on Rumble, he's like, I fucking hate him. Like he wants me, he would kill me.
No, he wouldn't kill you. No,
I don't think he's violent. I'm just kidding, but he hates me.
I mean, I don't really know. I'd like to get him here.
I'd love to get him here.
That would be a fucking funny episode, because then I think you'd see how actually like genuine and like real he is too. It is comedy. He probably just felt a certain way because people.
I find him funny. I think he's funny.
People came to attack him about it because your fan base is obviously strong.
No, but I gotta say again.
And remember, that girl drove by me and was like, "Brad and Steve jerk off dog." So they're a little violent, dude. Fans are. I'm
surprised that
that's pretty unusual. I gotta say,
first in 12 years, that's never happened.
That's kind of amazing. Whoever you are, I'm not even mad.
Yeah, I'm not even mad. It was honestly really funny.
But I just want to say I'm getting a little bit too much blame, because in the comments we're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then when you guys made a second episode being like, "I can't believe Ethan believed that," all the comments, and I know y'all read them, was like, nah, fuck that. Steve definitely jerked his dog off. Those were your fans.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
It's fine, but I'm just saying.
Funny.
Don't get, I'm saying it's just a little, he can't get mad at me when your own fans are like, nah, he did it.
It's funny.
It is funny. I agree. That's why I fucking talk about it all the time.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I want you to, no, I wish Steve was here. I wish he was here, man.
I wish Donnie was here.
Well, you bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Donnie?
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Holy shit.
So there it is. Okay, let's do a poll. Do you think Steve jerked off his dog? Yes or no?
100% no. I know he didn't.
He says no, and he was there. Bradley
I lived with him for like 3 months.
You never saw him touch his dog's cock.
I'll tell you one time. So this is not.
there
No,
was
no, no,
one
no,
time.
no, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. Don't cut that. Fuck that. Listen.
Hey, don't start the poll yet.
Not that never happened, but there was. I'm gonna tell you a true story. This is a true story. One time, Selena, I think was FaceTiming Steve and was like, "Yo, look what Donnie's doing." And then there was like Donnie was like, he must have had a hard on because he was humping a pillow, and I think he screenshotted that like FaceTime and was like, "Look, this is hilarious." That was it.
Why are you telling that story? Was it public or something?
No, it's just
Okay.
that's the only.
So he's making animal pornography.
Oh Jesus, bro! It's not animal pornography. What the hell?
I'm just kidding.
No.
All right, so.
Ethan, do you want Hasan to call in?
Oh, Hasan can call in. He streams, so he always does this.
Is he streaming right now?
Yeah, he's on Twitch. He's always streaming, so he can call in. He's probably watching, right? Whenever we mention him, everyone in his audience like Ethan talking, and then he pulls it up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so just guys, as you're voting, remember Bradley was there.
Yeah.
He's friends with them.
Yeah.
They planned this. He's saying this did not happen.
It didn't happen.
And I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you because we're dogs now.
Yeah, it did not happen.
Yeah,
I get why it's funny though. It's like,
yeah. So the votes are in. 6,000 votes cast. 90%.
Everyone, hold on.
Yes.
Everyone's gonna say I knew it though. You asked
90%.
Twitter. Is that on Twitter?
No, it's on the YouTube live poll.
Okay, of course. I mean, that's the internet. They love that kind of shit.
90% say Steve jerked his dog off.
Well, 90%.
That's a blowout.
I mean, we can't rely on them to give the truth, right? They're just giving their
It's just
opinion.
their opinion.
Yeah.
It's their opinion.
I'm a cool dad now.
Hey, listen, the truth, frankly, is between Steve
and Donnie,
and God. Those are the only
Dude, I know he
people
did.
that-
That's funny. What's Hasan talking about?
You want me to get him on the line?
What did you want to ask him? Sure, just about the. You want to tell him it was.
I don't even care, honestly. But if he wants to hop on, fuck.
Yeah, you can hop on. We got to tell Hasan and his audience. Steve will do it. Did not jerk off his dog.
Yeah, ask his audience.
I'm screaming from the rooftop.
His audience is gonna. I already know.
We call him Steve will jerk it.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah.
Or Steve will yank it.
Steve will yank
Steve will
it.
yank it.
You gotta have him on, man.
I'd love to. I'd love to. Maybe.
But he
you
said he
both
wouldn't
become
talk
on.
to a fat guy and an ugly girl.
Maybe I need to lose a little bit more weight.
He's on his way down.
And also, I don't know if Hila's too ugly.
I might
for him
need to
sit
get some
across.
Botox
Yeah.
for him to come on.
Yeah. By the way, his girlfriend's lovely. Very nice girl.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
we
wouldn't say
never said anything
No,
bad about
yeah,
her.
Just want to be clear.
Yeah.
You guys should come together so that we have like a neutral.
I would, yeah.
And I'll lose some weight and I'll apologize for being fat.
Maybe like if you just start the podcast like working out or something.
Oh yeah.
Sure, I could do that. Yeah.
Like a little
I
pre-workout.
started to apologize after the gym guys got on me and I just became like the fat guy. I like to apologize for being fat to people. Actually, I'm sorry I didn't open for apologizing.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of disrespecting you to start with that.
I apologize for being overweight.
Should be sorry.
Yeah, my deepest regrets to you.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there it is. Steve did not jerk his dog off, guys, and stop fucking saying that slanderous lie.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Straight up.
The part about
now I know where
scooping
this.
the cum.
Because now I know where this place is.
Yeah.
So when you exercise, like what kind of weights do you do? What's the number?
Oh wow.
How much you bench?
Yeah.
Wow. It's got to be the most common gym bro question you could ever ask. I mean, currently I probably work around like 315 to like 455 if I'm benching pounds.
315 to 455. That's
If I'm
a
like-
huge range.
Yeah, well, it's like I'm not actually like training to be necessarily any stronger than I already am.
Oh, Hasan's here.
More
Hasan's
so-
into the fitness.
But what if you're just doing like this kind of stuff?
Like curls?
Or
I mean, it ranges. Like sometimes I just try to get a pump. Sometimes I'll try and like lift heavy. It really just depends.
yeah. So if you're just trying to get a pump.
Casual lifting.
Casual.
Yeah, get a pump in.
65 pounds maybe.
65. Look at his biceps. The man
Oh my God, that's crazy.
All right, Hasan, you're being called out. We have Bradley Martyn here.
Well, I don't know about call.
I'm just kidding. I'm being over the
Zoo
top.
culture?
Let's go.
The zoo man himself.
That's crazy.
Hasan's into exercise, so he
Yeah.
respects the hustle.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about Steve will do it. He did not jerk off his dog. We want you and all of your audience to know that is a slanderous
it.
lie.
Yeah.
And that dog, there was no
How
cow
is he
style.
viewing us right now?
He called him via Zoom.
Yeah,
Okay,
Zoom.
And he's live on Twitch.
Oh, wow, that's
Live
quick.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking. That's good quality.
We got all the tech.
Okay, wait, hold up. So I have some questions for Bradley. Bradley, you said that you guys had a conversation ahead of time to like make a joke about this. Is that true?
Yeah.
So so you guys were like, let's do a joke, and then the joke was that Steve will do it. We'll jerk off his dog.
I mean,
yeah, that's my point. That was the point I made. Why would you want people to think that about you?
It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, but the joke, the punchline can't be, oh yeah, I'm a murderer, or oh, I'm a pedophile. Like it's not a good thing to be. You know what I mean? Like you got to at least say it's a joke.
I mean, it's not real, though.
It's not the worst. Yeah, I know it's not real, but everyone thought it was, right?
And also like that, I mean, if you look at the kind of content that we made over years, it's like, it's not the most,
you
know?
Yeah.
It was, look at, so that's the thing too. It's like also understanding all of it, right? Like, like when I came in here to you and I said, hey, these are my 3 experiences with you, right? They were all negative, right? But do you make only negative content?
90%.
Okay. Well,
I'm just kidding.
But it's like not, right? So it's like your perception is just based on that. My perception is based on that.
Yeah.
If you watch all the content, you understand, okay, Steve just kind of, he fucks off a lot. He makes bullshit up.
For example, when I jerk off Donny.
Yeah, but so let me just probe a little bit. So you guys before the show got together, and then I want to know how detailed. So he said, "I'm gonna tell a story where I jerk off my dog off."
Or he
we were
didn't tell
talking.
you
No, we were talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you
my God.
specifically made that plan.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was like 3 current things we wanted to talk about, and like 3 joke topics we wanted to talk about.
Okay, there it is. You see
So why do you think I'm like?
So like what? How far down on the line was the jerking off the dog though? Like, was it first like, oh, let's do like a fart joke, and then and then Steve was like, nah, I actually jerk off my dog, and that's really funny.
No, like I said, like I told you earlier, that FaceTime thing, it was in relationship to that, like that his dog like was humping a pillow or something.
Okay.
So then it's like
there was history there.
Yes. Yeah.
Got
Cool
it.
dad now.
Yeah.
Because he started off by saying he's getting cum all over the house, and I jerk him off. Because there's no way. I'll defend Steve actually. The detail about watching Disney movies.
No, but that's funny,
gotta
dog.
be a joke, right?
That's hilarious.
Like, yeah.
Like and he's also talking like the thing like he blends a little realism into it, right?
Too
he's
much realism.
He talked about getting IVs, which he gets IVs all the time.
Yeah.
While he's like doing it, but he's focused on this. It's like a joke. It's bullshit.
I think watching the lady in the tramp while jerking off your dog gives credit to being a joke. That being said, we have 12,000 votes cast. 90% of people are saying Steve jerked off his dog. Of course. But I'm saying, guys, it didn't happen. Of course. It didn't happen. You guys think Steve jerked his dog off? Be honest. Be honest.
No.
They're both saying no.
Yeah, like if you knew him, you'd get it.
So these 2 guys behind the scene here, you guys work with Steve? No, we work with Brad. Oh, but you guys know.
Yeah, we're all around. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying they know Steve. He definitely didn't jerk his dog off.
If you knew him, Steve's a very unique individual for sure. You gotta meet him. He's like he says reckless shit. He says crazy shit. Yeah, but it's fucking it's from a good place.
People are saying Bradley is lying.
No, not lying at all. Not at all.
I'm just kidding. I totally believe you. I believe you, man.
Yeah.
It kind of explains everything.
I feel like he doesn't believe me though. He's got that.
Hasan, do you believe this?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. He's not that good at he's not that good of an actor, right? Like it felt
too detailed.
Like that was my thing. Like how is he so good at acting? And Bradley, you are Oscar-winning performance. If you literally planned this ahead of time, you're the male Meryl Streep.
Yo, thank you.
No, really, because you're like, what are we talking about here?
I'm good, bro. But have you looked? Like I said, if you looked at content we made for Time. Like for example, there's a video where I get fucking electrocuted, like shocked. I didn't actually get shocked. Do you think I actually would agree to get fucking shocked? There's a ton of videos we've made that it's like it's a little bit of satire. You know, shit's not real. Not all of it's real, but like it's because it's fucking funny.
You know what, bro? Out of respect for you and the beef we squashed, and I think we're dogs now. That's safe to say, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this didn't happen, and Hasan, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, no, I will never bring it up. Wait, so what is? I'm sure you guys talked about this, but I have to bring it up. I'm sorry for asking this, but what does Bradley think about the Liver King saga?
Here we go.
Oh, we didn't even get to talk about that yet.
We were going to.
Ooh,
we've been talking about all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah,
that man made me eat penis.
That's
on camera.
Yeah,
that's what I said. I was like, he shouted.
Wait, you were there? He was there on that one.
He was.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I ate fucking bull testicles and all that stuff too. It was
he
pretty
did
good.
The same thing.
I like the marrow. Did you try the marrow?
The bone marrow.
It was like
I've
the
had
buttery.
bone marrow.
Loved the bone marrow.
Yeah, we did. We tried it, but I've also had it for personal pleasure many times. I
He's
love
more
bone marrow.
cultured than you.
Oh, you
what
eat
I'm
that like
saying.
for real?
Yeah, he's
Milk and
Oh,
oats.
that's dope. Yeah, I mean, it's actually really good for you. But no, the Liver King things, it's interesting. I mean,
do you think so? So you're part of the zoo culture, as they say.
Me too.
Yeah, he's a zoologist, a zoophile.
I'm a zoo head.
A zoophile. Isn't that the term
Not
for
a
someone that fucks
zoophile.
animals?
No. We are
Yeah.
not. That's
Wait,
Steve.
zoophile.
That's Steve.
He's actually a zoophile and he's a zoo head too, right?
yeah, he likes
Yeah,
training.
yeah, he likes to train.
Big time.
So that's an interesting Venn diagram he's got. Zoophile and zoo culture.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a method actor, and he's like,
Dude's
he
funny,
really
man.
took the role
The dude's really funny.
to heart.
We should
Jeffrey
do.
Dahmer's.
He loves Jeffrey Dahmer. We know that about him. 13,000
Bradley,
votes
can-
are in. 90% say he did it. Guys, stop. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question for Bradley. Bradley, do you think someone can maintain like 5% body fat like that year round without the usage of like heavy cycling steroids and HGH and numerous other things that he had in his stack?
We talk about like the idea of heavy, right? I mean, what he had was extreme. Like, can someone do it without a heavy usage of something? I'm assuming so, yeah.
So you're saying light
Well, I mean,
usage.
but like still, you have to like push it to the limit, right?
I don't think so to be that. I mean, some people just genetically are more gifted than others, for sure. Because I know girls and I know guys that like, I know for certain that they're natural, right? But they still look incredible. Where it's like, I think, if that person got on any sort of anything, they would look insane. But by natural, they still look crazy. So everyone is so uniquely different to this.
Did you know Liver was on steroids?
Yeah, was it
that like a
obvious
hunch
to
or
you?
like that?
Obvious, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you
I
knew-
did.
you
I
knew.
talked to him on my podcast about it.
I saw you. You were like, "What's up, dude? You're on steroids."
Yeah, I mean, it's just like to that. It's more so like the degree of like, I don't know how thick the veins are, how thin the skin is. Like, that's not like a natural thing for most people, right? Some people could have more of that than others. Like I said, it's hard to say exactly because everyone is so different and everyone responds to like that stuff differently as well. If we talk about steroids, right? But I mean, it looked pretty apparent. It looked very apparent. Just because of the nature of like the vascularity, the leanness, all that shit, everything considered. So does someone need to take crazy amounts to be like that? Not necessarily.
So do you think it's ethical for him? Because what he was doing is like, yo, buy my supplements. I'm all natural. It's the liver. It's the bone marrow. It's whatever the fuck, sleeping on wooden boards. Is it ethical for him to lie? I mean, it's not ethical, obviously.
No.
But like, I know there's a big debate like in gym culture about like being upfront about if you're taking something or not, because people look at certain types of bodies and say, is that achievable? How do I do that?
Yeah.
And they get the wrong idea. Like, why don't I look like that if they're not taking anything?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's like in my opinion, it's like if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it, but don't tell everyone I'm natural.
Yeah.
Right.
This is then, you know what I'm saying? Because he went on a few different podcasts saying, and all the time saying,
Adamantly.
This
Yeah,
one
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it on ours.
And he actually, I've even seen him get angry when people ask him. He's like, yo, I'm fucking like.
So I just want to preface this and say this. It's like for the Liver King thing, it's also, it sucks because he also had like actual good message.
Yeah.
And then that's all going to get like just pushed to the wayside now just because he said so many times, I'm natural, I'm natural, I'm natural. And then they relate it to the fact that, well, you have these big supplement companies. So then you're kind of convincing people that they can look like you without that when you have that, and then you just sell them this. And then it's like the thing that he actually, there's a lot of value was like the actual, the other things like getting sun, working out, like the other ideas and the mentality behind like his like tenant thing that he's created.
Yeah.
But like there is valuable stuff there, but like the way it was all delivered was fucked up.
Yeah, but so like I hear people say that a lot. Like after something goes sideways, they say it. Let's just use Liver King for example, so I don't have to shit on anyone else. But like the other stuff that's good, everybody else is saying that.
Yeah,
you say that shit
absolutely.
And so, but what set him apart was the shit that he was lying about. It was his crazy body and well, he's a showman too.
Yeah, and it was also the whole eating the raw liver thing.
The raw, yeah. So he had a good shtick, but all the stuff you're saying that's like, you know, that was good. I mean, there's plenty of people who are saying that, and I think what put him over the top was the lie.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I think I think one of the other things that most people do not understand is that, like, even if you did his exact stack,
I'm glad you
would
said
never
this.
look like him.
Yeah.
You would not look like him unless you also worked out twice a day like he did, and like walk 13 miles on your rest day. Like he is obsessive. And definitely has a lot of body dysmorphia as well, like clearly from those messages. As it shows.
I'm glad you're saying this though too, because it is relevant. Like I do think people go, and I think that's why people are afraid of talking about it in general, because they just think someone's just gonna just say, well, you'll have this just because of that, right? Because people's naturally mentality.
That's the way your hard work.
Yeah, but it is true. I know people who've taken tons of shit and look like you wouldn't even guess that they ever took it once. So it's like there is a level that people, they just kind of like, I guess they're afraid of that attack of like, oh, shit it's not worth anything because you did that, and they just kind of take it away. Just like, we talk about like pro sports, like Jerry Maguire, like he took steroids, right? But it's like those steroids aren't going to teach you how to hit a bat. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to be, maybe you hit, if you're good at hitting, you'll hit a ball, right? You're going to hit that harder. But like if I can get a bunch of steroids, I'm not going to fucking hit a bat. I'm not going to be able to fucking bat out, home run, because I can't even hit the ball.
But Jerry Maguire would have never broke the record without steroids.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That dude had the record for like one day. Mark Maguire.
Sorry, Mark Maguire. My bad.
Yeah, Mark Maguire.
Anyways,
he broke the record for like a day. You know.
My bad. Yeah, but the point is, like, it doesn't just like, I mean, with bodybuilding and like physique, it is a little bit more specific. But like forever, people have done that. Like, oh, you took steroids, like you ain't shit. And I'm willing to bet 99% of people in professional sports are on steroids, some form of steroids, and not necessarily taking bodybuilding steroids, trying to be like a jacked bodybuilder, but all of them are taking something, because you got to think at the highest level. I'm talking about like LeBron James, all these people. If LeBron James spends like what, $1 million something a year on his health, it's like if their whole entire livelihood is based around how they perform, then they would take things to
they need every edge.
Yeah, and it's like
best,
I think people just like don't think about it, and they just go, oh, it's just not, because they're playing basketball.
Okay, maybe not LeBron James. He's the GOAT, so I don't agree with that.
I bet you LeBron is on growth hormone.
You think so?
I would say at least
that's
that.
crazy. I don't agree with
I
that.
love how he
LeBron,
doesn't agree with it. I love it.
LeBron, if you see this, I love you.
Is no disrespect to.
I love it. No, I'm not saying he's not great. I'm just saying like.
I have no problem with steroid use. I think it's fine. I think personally, I think all drugs should be legal. Every
Bradley,
single motherfucking
get Ethan on a
one.
stack, please. I'm trying so hard. I want him to do steroids and get fucking yacked.
Dude,
don't have to do something first like that. You're cutting it. Like, let me just like get skinny or like, you know what I mean, lose my fat, and then we could talk about steroids.
Well, I mean, steroids also help.
I just want human growth
regard.
hormone, bro. Does that make your dick bigger?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No. You're stupid.
Makes everything else bigger.
You're stupid. No.
Well, I don't know. Shit.
It does make a lot of other functions in your body just more efficient.
Like true. What?
Your skin, collagen synthesis, all synthesis. So like, yeah, blood flow might be a little bit better. So maybe dick's a little stronger.
Okay, we like that.
Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, it's a good thing. What was you saying though?
I said it makes your heart bigger too, though.
Yeah,
that I see. That I don't want heart. I want only dick bigger and heart stay nice and tight.
There's
and
supplements
petite.
for the heart thing.
I want a petite, beautiful, fuckable little heart. I want that to stay the same.
You don't want that to get too big.
No. And by the way, 16,000 votes, 90% say yes, Steve jerked his dog off. Guys, stop. It's not even funny. It's not funny.
Well, of course they're going to say that.
I'm telling them not to.
Yeah, but the internet always picks the negative.
Guys, stop. It's not funny. It's not cute. Bradley's here. He's saying it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Steve did not jerk that dog off. He took a picture of the dog humping something, but that's it.
Yes, yeah. Hasan, why do you think LeBron is not on steroids?
Because he's the GOAT. That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, fair.
He's infallible and he can do no wrong. Greatest
Oh
athlete of
my
our
God.
time.
Dude, I think he's great too. I just think like, why not?
I think you're right at a certain point, and the Lance Armstrong thing was really nuts. But it turns out that all of his contemporaries, the people who were like competing with him, they're all on steroids too. Yeah. So it's just a weird thing. It's like everyone needs to be on it, or nobody needs to be on it, because it's not fair when he's on it and nobody else
it's
is.
that transparency.
Yeah, or just if they're gonna do it, like just if someone's choosing to do it in a sport, let them do it. But it's like but that's the thing. It's gonna make everyone feel like they have to do it because to get to a level, right? Because if you're competing with people who are
competitive,
then it's like you can't be on the same level if it's.
And it kind of sucks where it's like, oh, if you want to be a professional athlete, then all of a sudden you got to be taking these kinds of drugs that may not be good for your health.
Yeah.
And it becomes like an ethical thing. It's a weird, tricky situation.
I'm sure that's why it isn't that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense. So
even though I'm sure plenty, if not, of the people are more than willing to do it for the advantage.
And there's healthy ways to go about all this kind of stuff.
Sure.
It's just a matter of like blood work, like checking all that stuff. And
but actually,
that's why I believe it should be legalized, and there should be better medical technology and better checks to ensure that people can safely inject steroids in the way that they're currently doing already, so that I can finally get some fucking awesome steroids.
Are you looking for juice?
Myself?
I agree. I mean, you could just go to a clinic and do it. You can just.
I will eventually juice.
How old are you?
Like, I'm 31. I'm about to be 32.
Good juicing age?
Good time.
It's a good time, brother.
I'm gonna start juicing when I'm 35. I think.
Why do you want to do it? Is it just aesthetics? Like, what is the reason?
Well, I mean, I'll probably do it if I get to like a certain level, like when I'm 35 or whatever. When I start noticing that my T levels are decreasing or whatever,
What's
and then I'll do it.
Testosterone levels.
Testosterone levels.
And then, well, what happens when your T levels get low?
You get depressed.
Oh, you don't
get
feel
moody,
good.
You get sad. You make more body fat. Have a harder time sleeping.
But
Testosterone is a very important thing.
Wouldn't the doctor just they'll give you testosterone if you're low?
Yeah. I mean, technically, he can go and get that prescribed to him right now if he wanted to.
Yeah, what are you waiting
Yeah,
for?
there's doctors that'll give it to you, like testosterone and stuff like that too. Like pretty common. A lot of people do it in Hollywood.
Well, testosterone's bullshit. That's just a supplement.
You just we're thoughts on that.
We're talking about testosterone.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there's like different things that you can take already. That's like even over the counter.
Yeah, there's some. It's just I would say nothing really amounts to what testosterone does, though.
I want to ask you. So
But
even
just
TRT,
like
right?
natural
Even
better?
TRT is
I
not
don't know.
like even TRT itself is not like stacking up half
Yeah.
the shit the Liver King was taking.
Yeah. Well, no, not even close. TRT's like the amounts would be like 125 to 200 maybe at the most milligrams of this a week, where I think he was doing like excessive amounts of.
Go ahead, Hila. Sorry, you got cut off there.
I was gonna say like kind of like how you were about the antidepressant, where you're like, isn't just natural better?
Yeah.
I kind of have the same reaction right now. Like,
Yeah.
don't you want to just go natural?
Yeah, so some. I mean, obviously you can. I mean, some people can, some people do. I think what's been happening though, it seems like overall, like water people drink, food people eat, all this stuff is adding, like the environment is adding like stress on the human body that maybe wasn't as necessarily as normal in the past. So that's why, even the Liver King's talking about these certain tenets and things to do, like turn your phone off and get out and go in the sun and do these things. Is like you're trying to optimize yourself naturally. But if you have so many stressors that are making it harder for that to happen, then like this would be an option for someone who couldn't change all these, parts of their life to make themselves optimal, to like then just bring it to a level that's still optimal for them to be healthy. That'd be like what TRT would be. Because like having sub levels is actually also more detrimental to your health than, just not doing it at all, not taking care of it at all. It's actually worse for you because in your body's ability to respond to cortisol is lessened, your sleep will be fucked up, and it's just a myriad of things that just get worse and worse. So it really depends. I mean, there's so many other things you can do, like instead of that, right, to optimize yourself. But for some people, maybe it's just not enough. Like you were talking about, you could have tried all these things instead of taking the thing, and then you're like, okay, well, I kind of got to the point where I tried it. I exhausted all my options. Now I want to try it.
Yeah,
it's the same sort of thing. Yeah.
I want to ask you because I don't know.
This is crazy,
and it seemed crazy, but
well, they're two peptides.
So let's start from here. So I don't know what IGF is. Like, are the dosage amount insane too?
Well, I don't even see the dosage. Well, I've been taking for a year. There's no dosage there.
Yeah. So this.
No, his test is not. I mean, yeah. The test Deca and Winstraw.
Do you know all these drugs? Because some of them are like crazy experimental. It sounded like.
No, the first two are like IGF-1, CJC. These are like peptides, and that's the growth hormone.
Which one comes with a Zoo Culture subscription?
None of this shit, dude.
Wait.
None of this shit.
Wait, what'd you say, Hasan?
But how much? Wait, scroll out a little bit, because one of this says how much he takes.
Yeah, but would you ever do like a Zoo Culture, like a monthly box with steroids and shit? That'd be a good
That's highly illegal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Highly illegal, but also brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, bro. I mean,
dumb.
it's more like I would have to partner with like a HRT clinic or something like that.
I know people.
Me too.
We'll make a lot of money.
Yeah, my blood sugar levels around. Okay. Well, where does he say the actual amounts? Oh wait.
I mean,
5.3. Yeah, scroll into the middle section.
5
milligram vials. How much is he taking? Go scroll to this side. 11,000. Yeah. which is 4 vials, 16 vials a month. Whoa.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's a good amount. Yeah. Holy shit.
Well, because he was spending like $12,000 a month, which seems crazy, right?
Well, growth hormone is also just very expensive.
Okay.
Very expensive. That's the most expensive thing on that. But yeah, I mean, it's his, damn. Yeah.
Our boy was juicing. Okay, now guys, I just want to say 18,000.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Hasan, go ahead.
I was just the question I was going to ask, and this is the last thing I'll ask is because I don't want to take any more time. How much do you think that shaves off your life expectancy?
Damn.
Like that stack.
I mean, it's really hard to quantify. It's the same thing, like how much do these things affect anyone?
64.
Yeah, we don't know. Like, you can't really know that answer, right? Like, there could be so many other things that he's doing outside of that are also like counteracting it or trying to counteract it to keep him healthier. Like certain other
supplements. Ironically, he was taking not only his own ancestral liver supplements, but he was also taking additional liver supplements on top of that because of the damage that his stack was doing.
Yeah,
to his
like
body.
there's like
to protect his liver.
There's a lot of stuff that you can take to like counteract the effects of it, right? Where you're trying to like basically get ahead of the fire, right? But so it really just depends. Like there's just certain supplements. Was he taking them? I don't know. I don't know any data on it, but I can't say. It's really hard to say what time someone would die, obviously. I mean, unless I had their blood work and shit.
I will say Liver's apology video was...
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, because it just came out, what?
Yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was not...
Did you see it,
Hasan? He just
Hasan?
owned it like big time.
I haven't watched it yet. It was about to...
Wait, what? Let's watch it.
Yeah, I want to watch it for real.
Here, I'll pull it up.
You want to watch it together?
Yeah, let's watch this.
Yeah, I thought it was good, actually. I thought it was refreshing to see someone like completely and utterly own their mistake. It's not long, so I think we'll be fine to watch it here.
Cool, yeah.
And just let me know if you want me to pause it. So if
I mean, this is going viral, too. It's like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like what happened is everywhere.
I think the problem with Liver had was that he got too fucking big. I don't think he ever expected to get, like, he became like fucking huge. Everyone talking about Liver King.
Even the makeup girl this morning was talking about it.
Really?
Like everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, no, it went viral outside of the fitness industry.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
What did the fitness people think of Liver King before all this, or just before?
I mean, I think people kind of knew, right? So it's like a lot of people
like him. Did they respect him? Like, what was the? Did they have thoughts about Liver King?
I mean, I met him. He was nice. Like, I was,
a lot of people suspected him of using, though. A lot of people suspected him of being on gear for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know right away.
All right,
just
so
like
here is Liver King. I think he's Brian now. Let's be honest.
Now he's Brian. Now he's Brian Johnson. He threw him up because he told me he ate that guy or something, right? He told
Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
No, he just yacked him out because this is Brian.
Let's see. I'm excited.
Can you turn it up a bit?
Apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous. And I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong. And I'm here now to set the record straight. Yes, I've done steroids, and yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves, the 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves.
I thought that was a little corny.
Yeah.
He's like, I take steroids because there's people who are depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
I don't know if that's a...
No, I think he's like trying to bring it back to like body image issues, but it's like, bro, what do you mean? You're creating more body image issues by promoting this like unsustainable level of like having raw mass and incredibly low body fat percentage that you claim you achieve by eating liver supplements.
Well, it's like, what? I don't know. It just seems like, why is that relevant to him right now?
Yeah. But it gets better. It gets better. That part I was like, I don't know about that one, Liver.
Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety,
Listen, he's reading off of
infertility,
something.
low ambition in life.
That was weird.
Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job.
Submissive?
He's reading off of something.
You think
That's
so?
true.
Yeah, I'm looking at his eyes.
Is
yeah.
submissive? I mean, I find out.
No, but like it's his. I'm dead ass about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely reading.
Yeah,
that's
everything
not
he does.
Top dome. That's not top dome.
Men are too submissive. Therefore,
And he had
we need
cues here and he
steroids.
had cues here.
For
Cues in
example,
different places.
my wife pegged me last night, and clearly wasn't on enough steroids.
God.
You're fucked. There's nothing wrong with getting pegged. If that's what you're into.
No, it's just like.
But you know what I mean? He's
Oh my God.
just saying.
Teach and preach a simple, elegant solution called ancestral living. That
Yeah, he
nine
is
ancestral
reading,
tenets,
straight up.
So our people no longer have
Right,
to
you're
suffer.
right.
So we can collectively
Definitely his
express
20th
our
take.
highest and most dominant form. This is my fight.
But that to
This
me, like,
is why.
I don't like that.
To me, if I've seen someone read, it's like, how actual genuine is
It's
this?
not.
And it can kind of that now. It's just like, fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
But have you considered all the people that are sad?
You're right. There are people who commit suicide.
Yeah, they're out there. You know, so steroids.
I've dealt with it.
exist. While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't touch the stuff.
I wanna
Not
hear
going to
this.
touch the stuff. Never touch the stuff. That was a lie. I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that
Can I ask? Can this guy put on a shirt now that the shtick, like he's on steroids? Let's put a shirt on this man.
Yeah,
Take a
maybe
fucking shower. Did he stink?
funny, dude.
Did he stink when he went to your show?
I mean, kind of,
No.
not really. Wasn't that bad. You guys thought he
he was
stunk?
You
rank.
motherfucker smelled him.
He was rank
It
when we
still
were talking to
smells, he
him.
said.
Bro, maybe because I stink. Like, fuck, I'm just used to it.
I don't think so, dude.
You're too nice.
Fuck.
You don't want to say anything bad, I
I
feel
just-
like.
I feel bad, honest, genuinely. But then I kind of don't because I'm like, well, you did it and you benefited from it. So,
Dude, his titty valley, because his pecs are so crazy. I remember just staring at him, and there was like a whole valley of sweat. There was like a river of sweat down his titty canyon, bro.
Damn.
And I was just smelling him and looking at his titty river. It was crazy, bro.
fuck.
I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind. So who the fuck am I cheating? I convinced myself that this topic was a
Brian.
placeholder for a far more important conversation. I convinced myself that this would overshadow the 36 years of working out, usually twice a day, without PEDs. I've convinced myself
Cap,
this
yeah.
was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys. So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole. I have only myself to blame. I did that, and it was all wrong. I will be better. I will talk about it openly, because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed by a trained...
That is not in the tenets. Just saying.
That is not a. That's the 12th ancestral tenet, dude.
Like you can't just
That's another
insert
tenet.
that. Like you can't just insert a pharmacological intervention in somewhere in the 9 tenets of, you know what I mean?
but hold on.
Under sun and sleep.
If the Mormon church can add patch notes and allow people to drink like soda or, allow black people in the Mormon church or fucking gay marriage or whatever, then, he can add an ancestral tenet.
It just doesn't fit, bro. You can't go from like sun, sleep, pharmaceutical intervention under the care of trained clinicians. It just doesn't fit. But I guess
Damn.
try.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Brian.
Damn. This is tough.
This is hitting you hard.
One of the more
watch,
wild parts about his stack, though, like when he talks about his dietary habits and stuff, like he does genuinely follow a rigorous workout and diet.
For sure.
His diet also includes dextrose, which I thought was interesting because he's always like, I never eat sugar unless I treat myself to it. But like he's like taking dextrose supplements afterwards, after like his workouts and stuff too. So like there's like weird things that he just did not mention or talk about that he does that could be instructive, that could be informative for people who want to work out and get to that level. I
So
don't know,
then
I thought
it
was
just
strange.
leads you to the idea that like the focus was then selling something other than
Yeah.
everything else, right?
Yeah.
And if you read the emails that leaked, that's what it's all about, right? He's talking about like investing crazy resources with the goal of growing his brand to 1 million followers by this date.
Oh shit! I didn't even
I
know
haven't
any
read
of
that.
that.
Yeah, it's all in the emails because
So he had like this manifesto.
Yeah, yeah, it's all in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, he reached out to everyone. He even reached out to More Plates, More Dates before he, came out. Like he had people on his team reaching out to More Plates, More Dates. Like he was literally emailing anyone who would listen, who would help him out and like remove his back fat, I guess, which was his problem area.
The back fat. You have back fat?
Yeah, that's like the worst part.
Really?
What is the
Yeah.
back fat?
So that's a
I
thing.
mean, it's
you-
just fat on your back. It's like everyone
I
genetically
can't even
loses
see
fat.
it though when I see him.
he just looks like he's got like fucking crazy muscles on.
I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a dysmorphia thing, right?
Wait, you have back fat issues, Hasan?
I have fat issues all over. I'm like 20% body fat. Ethan. Like
What a
I'm
fat-
I'm more
what a fat
jacked than
loser.
like the
Right?
average person, but I mean I'm more jacked than the average person. But like especially right now, I'm nowhere near my prime. So I'm.
Do you
I'm fat
drink a
all
lot of
over.
sugar?
No, I only drink diet soda.
Diet soda.
Can you guys educate me a little bit about like body fat? Like what is the ideal percentage? How do you even know what's your percentage?
Men and women are so uniquely different when it comes to like what's ideal.
Yeah.
Just
'Cause
because
of
like hormones
titties.
and just overall hormone stuff. Yeah, but
Right?
that's a part
Yeah,
of it as well.
titties,
yeah.
bro.
Well, no,
But
okay.
but there's no really like ideal. I mean, obviously.
What's healthy?
Yeah, like I mean, it just depends on the person what they really want. I think there's a certain level that they consider obese, but I think I'm actually considered obese by like regular standards of measurement.
Really?
Just
Yeah, but
because
that's BMI. That's bullshit.
Oh,
That's
because
outdated as
of
fuck.
your weight to your height.
Exactly.
So you're obese.
Technically, yeah.
So your body fat's got to be super low, right?
Body fat's pretty low. It fluctuates though. Like I definitely fluctuate a lot with my body fat, just depending on how consistent I am with dieting and shit. But there's no like ideal, really, how you feel best. Like I think if it's too high and I mean, honestly, the thing that's more important than just your body fat is your blood work. Like everyone likes to think of like this outward, which is important, but you can be healthy, be a little bit more overweight as long as like you're doing all the other things you need to be doing. And you could see that more by blood work than by like how fat someone actually is.
How often do you do blood work?
Every 3 months.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Make sure you're on the right track.
Yeah, always.
So what do you?
I don't think I guess since pregnancies I did it a lot, but like on a normal, I don't ever go do it.
Yeah, I just think it's good to know. Like, you maybe don't need to do it every 3 months. Like, maybe every 6 months, every half
6
a
months,
year.
really?
Just to see what's going on, because like things could
Smart.
change that you could just
Wow.
change a little bit. Because like even things as simple as like vitamin D deficiency and not having enough and not even knowing that you
Yeah.
have that, it could affect so much, like your sex drive, like your ability to sleep, like so much, like just your overall like ability to beat like sicknesses. And you could just change it by just taking more of this, and you wouldn't even know because you don't know, right?
Yeah.
So getting blood work done could be so beneficial, and just knowing, like, because if you do it long enough, you'll know when you're consistent with the supplements what the effect it's having, and then knowing you start to gauge how you feel based on like the information you now know from inside. It's different than just how you feel outside. If you could relate how like what's going on inside to how I feel outside, then you kind of know eventually at some point without always getting a check. You're like, oh, I'm probably off on this. I'm probably off on that based on my ability to sleep easy or stay asleep, etc. So there's a lot of little things you could change that just have actual drastic effects on you.
Smart. You could also find like early diseases.
Yeah,
and shit.
you get
That's
tumor
the way-
marker
it's
tests, you
really
check
good.
all these things,
Yeah,
like
it's great.
and know what's going on. I think it makes sense.
Okay,
At least,
I have one last question. Can I ask one last question?
Yeah.
Bradley, what do you think about the like biometrics devices? Like you got the the Aura ring? I think it's one of them.
Oura
I
Ring,
use Whoop.
Wait, what is
No
that?
ad, no ads for
he's
them.
talking about these measurements to like measure like heart rate and like stuff like that.
Oh,
sleeping.
okay. Okay.
So I've tried the Amazon has one. I think it's like the Whoop one, the one that goes on your wrist. I've tried the Aura Ring.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Overall, I think they're cool. Like as far as tracking sleep, I think is really interesting. That's something I've been more interested in lately because I know how important it is, and like tracking your actual deep sleep versus like just like trying to be asleep.
Yeah.
And it does actually gauge that pretty
How does it
accurately.
do that based on your breathing and shit?
Based on your breathing and your movement. Because when you're in deep REM sleep, you're like dead. Asleep.
Oh, yeah.
You're not dead, but you're just like you're not moving. But like when you're before that, you're kind of like you might be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gauges all that
okay.
to know that you haven't hit that.
I would love to know that
You
about
need that.
myself. I really do.
I do like that thing. I've had the ring and I really did like it. I just wasn't consistent with it. After time, I was like, okay, I kind of get it.
Yeah. You have one of those, Hasan?
The most devastating thing, I have the whoop. The most devastating thing is like when you drink alcohol and then you go to fucking sleep
Destroys
and then
your
you wake
sleep.
up.
Wow, interesting.
Really?
There you go.
It depresses you. You're like, holy fuck.
I do need to say that we are currently at 22,000 votes. Okay.
Okay. You're doing this now.
No, I'm not.
Because you're just encouraging it.
Look, 22,000 votes.
You're bringing.
It's just up there for everybody. Did Steve jerk off his dog? 90%
But
yes.
you just now focus attention.
No,
towards it again.
No, I'm not. Guys, stop voting yes. It's fucking insane. It's like we're literally sitting here telling you it didn't happen.
Yeah, but now they're going back to that.
I'm telling them. I'm saying this is Ethan, the host of the show that you like and watch. He didn't do it.
We know where this would go.
Or like you go cow style.
Yeah. Oh, I love these sound bites. They're so good.
I still don't really know what cow style is. So.
Cow style is like reverse.
Ew, bro. That's fucking gnarly.
Sorry.
Like to get some reverse cow.
Wait, Kyle said reverse cow?
Yeah, where'd they get that one from?
Oh, cow style, like cowgirl.
Like
Oh, I never heard it called cow style.
Yeah.
I thought that was because he's jerking off his dog. He's talking about cow style. I thought that was like some zoology thing, zoophile thing.
Yeah, no.
Some reverse cow.
All right, let's keep watching. Let's work our way through this.
He knows too much. That's all I'm gonna say. He knows too much.
I know too much.
That man knows a lot.
Yeah, he seems creative.
Yeah, so you guys want to finish this or we get it?
I guess we get it.
Yeah, it just listen to me. The reading off a thing, you just make.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I watched it, and you got my live reaction. I just feel like that sucks.
All right, Brian.
Also, okay. Well, the thing.
Well,
is
he got
like,
his bag. I think he's gonna get sued though. I think he may lose everything because he did commit fraud. He sold his supplement on false pretense, false advertising, that he was not taking steroids. He achieved that body via obviously the hard work, which he's very upfront about, but through his supplements and his diet.
But what if there's like disclaimers on the supplements that say
There's
whatever,
not.
whatever.
We have them here.
Yeah.
He can get sued.
Damn.
I think it's possible.
That's tough.
I think he might get fucked.
I don't know if that'll happen, but what he failed to address so far, and maybe he will eventually, but is that like people aren't upset that he took steroids. People are upset that he was not honest about it, and it made it seem like steroids, which helped him achieve that body, steroids and like a ridiculous work ethic that helped him achieve that body, was actually being done as a consequence of a ridiculous work ethic and the ancestral tenets. That's it. That's the main point.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we had a lawyer on and consulted with him on Wednesday, and he said he thinks he's got a big liability in civil lawsuit.
Do you think there's liability for the person who, like Derek and the people who put this stuff out on the internet?
Wait, who's Derek?
The channel More Place More Dates. He put this like.
Oh,
like,
no.
No. Okay.
Not at all. If he was
You mean
lying, but he's not lying. Liver King just admit that it was real.
You mean like the person who leaked the?
Yeah. Isn't there some sort of?
It's not medical. It's not medical documents. So there's no,
it's not
like
between
it's not
him.
between him and his doctor. It's between him and like literally random
Like a bro.
bodybuilding.
You're talking about like
yeah.
So he fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up.
Got it.
Yeah, the liver fucked up writing all this
It's
shit
not like a
down.
confidential email that you
Yeah,
don't
it's not
share.
binding.
Damn.
Also, apparently, King Liver thanked Derek More Plates More Dates on his Instagram story for like coming out and like giving me the courage.
Wow.
It was very primal. It was very primal. More Plates More Dates.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, so 91% now. I don't know why. Fuck this. Fuck you guys.
It keeps
just-
increasing. People in my chat keep saying they're going over there to vote. I'm sorry. We got
No, tell them to vote
2,000
no.
mules.
How many? Let me see that again.
Look, it's right here. 23,500
Wow,
votes.
that's a lot of
91%, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I'm saying
Wow.
they're just being silly. It's
Can
not-
you guys vote no for me?
Yeah.
Please vote no.
I already voted. I did vote yes. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck. Okay.
But that was before we talked.
Jump in there and vote
That was
no.
before we talked
Fuck
about
these guys,
it.
dude.
No, that was before we talked about it in great detail. So I voted yes, but I changed my mind.
all good.
All right, listen, we definitely squashed the beef.
Yeah.
So we have some activities, some team building activities that I want to do.
Wait,
with
we
you.
have to go work out now. Ethan, you and I have to go and work out at Zoo Culture.
Yeah, come to the new one. So I'm opening a new gym in January.
I'd love to.
Yeah, it's going to be in Encino on Havenhurst and Ventura.
Let's do it.
And
We'll
we
do a
need to take
bit.
steroids
We'll do
when we go there.
Maybe not that.
Shoot up together.
Maybe not just like right away. You know, like
Where do you put steroids? In your thigh, in your arm? I'm not asking because I think you know. I'm just,
in the muscle.
oh, just in the muscle.
Yeah,
Any
because like
muscle.
people like you take steroids and they do this and it's like
That's gnarly.
Well, you don't
In
put it
your
in your
ass.
vein. You don't put it in your vein.
Oh, I have
put it in your
also
muscle.
another question. Have
Yeah.
you guys watched Killer Sally?
Killer Sally?
Yeah,
No.
on Netflix.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
did.
good.
I haven't watched it though.
Okay.
I saw it. And I was like, I want to watch
good.
this. I just haven't had time to watch it.
Because it's kind of like about steroids in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a couple. They're both bodybuilders, and it goes off
Yeah,
the
no, I haven't
rails.
seen it. I'm gonna watch that though.
That's good.
Mm.
Okay, so
well, I gotta run.
thank you,
so much
Hasan.
for having me,
Thank
guys.
you.
I
guys,
can't
chat.
wait to wear
Hassan,
that-
chat. Stop voting yes. It's fucking ridiculous
Yeah, it's my chat.
stuff.
I'm sorry. Eli, I can't wait to wear the Teddy Fresh shirt that you're wearing currently.
Thank you.
I put my order in. It looks fire.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, we'll work out soon.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome.
All right.
Someone said
Thanks,
Ethan will
Hasan.
never be within 10 miles of that place. Don't say that.
No, I'm
Nah, you-
kidnapping him. We're taking him.
We're
be
gonna
dark.
make
Bye,
it
guys.
happen.
Like it's I'll be within 2
All right, thanks, man.
miles. But
Yeah, that was cool.
Thanks, Hasan. Okay, so I want to do some like I said, team building exercises. So first thing is I wanted to have a strength competition with you. Obviously, we're gonna have to handicap you.
Okay.
So I was thinking arm wrestling, but
Okay.
all these guys get to have their hand on my hand.
All of them?
All of them. So that's our first competition. Feat of
All right.
strength.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Are you good at arm wrestling? Do you do
Not
that?
great.
Yeah.
No.
It's a lot of technique, right?
Yeah, it's all technique.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah. I don't think it's like it's not always the biggest guy or the strongest guy. It's like knowing how to use it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I watched that shit on TikTok. Those guys are insane. There's like this one world champ. I don't know his name, but he's like undefeated.
Some guys are. Yeah, I mean, some of these guys are
Gnarly.
huge.
And his arm looks so fucking crazy.
This guy, his hand is huge, right?
It's got to be.
Yeah.
There's a one guy with the free can.
Yeah.
He has like the can of soda looks like a tiny baby soda.
Yeah. Like, what causes that? Is that like a
Oh, I think you showed me that one.
I don't know if it's a
something.
birth defect or birth enhancement.
shit? Yeah, for
Right.
fucking arm wrestling for sure.
Where are we doing the arm wrestling, guys? Are you guys coming here?
Yeah, I didn't realize I was participating.
Yeah, bring your. I hope you juiced this morning. We're gonna need all the help we can get. All right, so here we go. The feats of strength. Me versus Bradley. No, just me versus Bradley, and maybe some help. So if you could, so how are you guys gonna help me out here?
Just let us know if you need help.
Yeah, I mean, call us, tag us in. Tag us
I
in.
would need help. Crazy. All right, so let's embrace. Okay. So you guys can't get in here. Maybe get on Bradley's side.
Okay.
Oh my god, I feel like we're still gonna lose. All right, you guys, I'm gonna need, or come on, maybe on that side.
Here,
maybe
let me
on that
make
side.
you more room, maybe.
Dude, Bradley's looking at he's gonna fucking destroy me. You guys better get on this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, wait, we're not going yet. Dude, Bradley's gonna fucking kill us. All right, get in here, Dad.
All right, here we go.
Wait, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Go! Wait, my elbow's not on the ground. You guys keep.
You did it! I couldn't hold it.
Dude, that was good. I thought we were gonna lose.
Fuck. Because the elbow came up. That's,
Listen,
the elbow came up.
Yeah, my elbow came up.
Yeah.
Listen. I thought you were strong, man. What happened? I just beat you. I just beat you in arm wrestling.
Yeah, y'all.
What the
You
fuck?
Transformers just beat
I
me.
just beat you in arm wrestling.
Came in like a
man.
damn fucking.
All right.
Like the Power Rangers.
I'm actually. Yeah, they started coming out more and more. Hila joined the fray.
Transform. I think she threw it over the edge.
I think so.
Yeah.
I felt good at the 2, and then no.
Well, yeah, we needed help.
Listen, I'm strong now.
Oh, that was good.
All right, so then we have another competition. We're doing a tug of war, me versus you,
Oh, I'm gonna win that.
and everybody.
I think I'll beat them too.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the. We have a camera in back. We'll be there in a sec.
That thing was here.
Yeah. Where's the mic? So here we have bring it over here. Okay, so Bradley's actually feeling confident on this one.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you experienced
Pulling stuff?
Yeah, rope puller.
Yeah, I'm good at pulling stuff.
Okay, all right. So, how's the audio there? Is it picking up okay?
How much you weigh?
Like 220. How much you weigh?
Let me see.
Oh my God, bro! Ah!
Okay, yeah. Solid.
Pretty heavy for you.
Solid.
How much you weigh, Bradley?
260.
Isn't that funny? When I was at my fattest, I was at 250. You only had 10 pounds on me. You only had 10 pounds on me, bro.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, you were. Damn, you were big.
Yeah, I was.
Fuck.
All right, so yeah, I know. So who's on our team? Because if he's holding the camera, that's not enough manpower. Oh. Lena, come on, Lena.
Lena. Yeah, I'm one of the ladies.
And then here's our line. So we
get close to
I guess here we got to be behind this. So give me a little rope. Give me a little slack here, Bradley. Yeah. All right. So you feel good on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me as much slack as you can.
Yeah.
As you're comfortable with. Okay, good. So Bradley, you're good there. We got me, AB, Lena.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Dude, we're gonna. All right, and then. All right, so you guys know the rules. We got the lines here. We got the black line there, which is the center. All right, you're ready for this one. Dude, he's all wrapped up.
Man, watch your hands.
Oh no.
Dude, this is like final boss shit. Wait, stop pulling. No, we're not pulling yet.
I just tested you between all of them.
This is the fucking tug of war final boss. All right, everyone ready? All right, here we go. Go.
Oh, Squid Games.
Oh no, man! He's going. He's going with the
Grip. It's the grip! Oh, yo, I need no grip.
Bradley, I thought you were strong, bro.
It's the grip. If I need like spikes in my shoes or something.
I was wearing sandals, but these guys were doing all
That
the
was
work.
impressive. That's a lot of.
Dude, you held your own. Nothing to be ashamed about, but I did win.
You had fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like, how much you weigh? That's a big boy right there.
Like 250-ish.
Yeah, we had like 1,000 pounds. Not a big deal.
Damn.
I thought you had it.
Yo, honestly, if I had more grip.
I thought you were gonna have it. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
All right, let's go back. Good job, everybody.
Let me pee real quick.
Yeah. Don't feel too bad, Bradley. Yeah, I mean, I listen, I thought he was strong. I'm coming out here, I'm winning all the strength competitions. Not a big deal.
Pussy.
You're so strong, Ethan.
We have another one. Yeah, we need one. Here I am, actually. Thank you, Cameron. This is me after today.
Oh, hell yeah.
Looking good.
No, that's all natural.
So yeah, that's all natty, baby. We got the tug of war. We got the arm wrestling. The typing one's just not even fair at this point. Maybe he can have his boys back him up where they all type. Are you guys fast typers? Oh, he feels confident. You guys both feel confident. Are you a fast typer, Bradley?
Yeah, very fast.
Oh! Because I said, okay, well, let's do the strength ones, and then let's bring it to my world.
Oh, I'm fast. I play video games like a ton.
What do you game?
I played everything. I grew up playing World of Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all my shit.
All that.
What do you play right now?
I've been playing God of War.
I just beat it.
Yeah, I got to play it. I think I'm like towards the end.
I just beat it, by the way, Dan.
Yeah,
it's fun.
So fun. It's very it's just a pretty game. Like it feels like you're playing a movie.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. I love the way they weave the story into the game.
Yeah.
And
but I'm fast at typing.
Okay, fuck. Let's go. We're gonna do a competition there.
Yeah. Can we do it with our eyes closed?
Eyes closed typing? Okay.
Oh.
I can do that.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do. I mean, I don't look down at my hands. You got to look at the screen because it's like a typing game.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can close my eyes and type. All right, so we're gonna take turns here.
Okay.
This isn't my ideal keyboards.
Yeah, that's
like, what is this shit?
Yeah. That's rough.
This is some bullshit. I got it though.
Wait, so what are we typing?
Yeah, so we're gonna pull up like math blasters or some shit.
Oh, I got to do math? I thought I was just typing.
No,
oh my god.
Are you pulling something up, Ian? Oh. Thank you. Yeah, so okay, there's a typing test website here. Okay. All right, here we go. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is good.
All right, let me just see if it's working. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna refresh it. I was just seeing if it works.
Oh, this is cool. It's just random. Okay.
Hold on, I'm taking this off.
You gotta take the. Nice.
Zoom pulls your mother.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh God, this is not ideal. I'm not putting it there. You guys make me do that.
I guess because you're looking at that screen.
Oh
there,
shit, you're right.
Right?
Fuck. Here, I'll do it like this.
Okay.
I've never used this keyboard before.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous about the keyboard too.
Okay, here we go. It's hard. Okay, all right. See, now I'm. All right, here we go.
Pretty good. Oh, the periods are gonna fuck me up.
Shit. Fuck, what the fuck? What happened? Oh, it stops you when you get a typo.
Yeah, you gotta nail it.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, the periods are gonna mess me up.
The period's tough.
Cause I don't need to type periods when you play video games.
Right.
You just kind of like, damn.
Shit.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh wow. Damn, you're doing good. Now I'm nervous. I wish I went first.
I couldn't do this.
Damn.
Shit.
Ten seconds.
You're pretty good at this shit.
5,
Shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Okay, that was, dude. Okay, 80 words per minute.
98%. Wow.
That was hard because
the spelling.
If you hit the type, well, you just read it.
Okay.
You don't have to.
That's true.
Sometimes I mix up the I's and E's and stuff, but what threw me off is it stops if you get it wrong. So just be prepared to back it up.
Okay. Let's see.
Is that better than you thought? Cause I was telling these guys I can do 100. Nobody believed me. I mean, I
did
did
it around
80.
your mic.
Oh, sorry. I didn't really help you out at all, did I? Making Bradley run his own show here. All right. Get nice and comfortable in there.
This keyboard.
I know it's not. It's a
I
bad
can't make the
situation. I
excuses.
know. It's hard. It's hard just getting into it. Okay, so click. Oh wait, I got to do it. I'll just refresh, I think. Okay, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm fucked.
You want to start over?
Yeah.
You can start over. You
Damn,
can
this
start
shit
over.
feels so shitty.
You can start over.
Okay. Do you have to capitalize it?
Yeah, you gotta hit the cap.
I'm
You gotta hit
done,
the
bro.
cap.
I'm fucking done.
I know it sucks. The cap sucks. Hold on, let's find one.
Can we do unformal? Can we do like video game version?
Yeah, can we? Yeah, no.
Dude, the capitalization.
Okay,
is...
this one doesn't have a lot of caps. It just says that one R at the top.
Okay, I'm fucked.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
It's the keyboard. If you're not used. Yeah, you have to go back. It's super messed up.
I'm fucked. No, dude. Should have played more, huh?
I'm sorry, bro. I
I'm
did like
fucked.
typing classes and stuff. You know what I mean?
Keyboard, bro.
And it's a bad.
Honestly, I
keyboard.
feel like I should break this keyboard.
You can. It's shit. You want to break it? I want to see you break it.
Let's do
Yes.
that. Yeah, let's do that.
Wait.
yeah.
I just let me unplug it.
Oh! Fuck this keyboard.
Dude, I saw sparks.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
That thing.
Oh my god.
That game was stupid, bro. Straight up. Dumb game.
That is a dumb game. Actually, you know what? That is a dumb game. You're right.
Fuck that game, dude.
No, that's just bullshit.
Oh my god.
Fuck, dude. I saw that thing
Yeah,
explode. That's
cool.
just
Yeah.
a keyboard.
That felt good. That felt really good.
That felt good for me too.
Yeah, that was fun.
I gotta give you my.
You crushed
my
that. I'm not gonna
printer.
lie now, because that was
Thanks,
10 times
bro.
more difficult than I
Thanks.
thought it was gonna be. Oh shit. I'm bleeding.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Can we get first aid stuff? Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we have first aid stuff. How'd that happen? You did on your knee.
Ah,
My
yeah.
hand just I don't know.
Too much passion.
Yeah, a little too much.
That was wild.
Call me a
though.
It was worth it. It was worth it. That was awesome.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, we got some. You need a Band-Aid or something?
Nah.
Pussy.
Yeah, just whatever stuff that makes it burn, hydrogen peroxide or like whatever cleaning stuff.
Yeah, we got all that.
I don't need that. Yeah.
Band-Aids are for wimps.
Subprimal.
Band-Aids are for subprimals. So, as the last thing I want to do, and first of all, I've had such a great time with you. Sorry, does it hurt?
No,
you
I'm
okay?
good. No.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. But there's one more thing I want to do, and there's no pressure for you to do this.
Okay.
But like ayahuasca, this could be a bonding experience for us.
Okay.
Have you ever had the spicy chip?
Oh, you're
Oh
fucking
my
crazy.
God.
I saw that earlier. I'm not gonna lie, I saw that earlier, and I was like, I do not want to do that.
You don't have to.
God damn
I've
it,
offered
bro.
it to people before, and they've all said no.
Oh,
You know, you don't
so
have to do it.
bad.
I
We
don't
can
think
split
that's
it too. We just, so you don't have to eat the whole thing. Like we'll go halvesies, and it's like it's a bonding experience. But again, no pressure. It'll fuck your day. It could. Are you good with spicy food?
Yeah, but not like this. Is like fucks your whole day up.
Yeah.
No, I did it. I ate a whole chip. You're kind of down for like 10 minutes, but then you're gonna be fine if you're good with spicy.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Fuck yeah, let's split one.
Are you sure?
Let's do it.
I don't want to pressure you.
Fuck, what kind of things do you have? Like milk and stuff?
We have milk and stuff and popsicles and ice cream, and I think so. We'll confirm.
Oh, this is horrible.
No, I know, and I saw it. You don't have to
I
do it.
saw this earlier.
Yeah, we
and
have
I was
them around
like,
the
no.
office. Well, on Monday we're having a competition.
Well, then what, you want to do it now and
I have
Monday?
to offer the guests.
Damn.
It's a bonding experience, Hila. Also, it helps me lose weight because I just shit for 2 days. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's not a valid weight loss thing. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't eat this as weight loss.
Sip the spicy foods.
We're seeing if we have
God, this is horrible.
the accompaniments.
Because now I'm thinking, like, if you guys do it, I have to do it.
Yeah.
We can go thirdsies, so it's easier. Let's do
Yeah, if you do it, I'll do it.
Well, if you do it, I'm doing it.
All right, we're going thirdsies.
Yeah,
we're going thirdsies.
Oh my God.
Hila, you're supposed to be doing it next week. I don't know if Ethan debriefed you on that.
He doesn't. He
No,
doesn't
but
tell me
Ian's
anything.
worried that.
Let me see how much almond milk is in there.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
All right, bring that out. Let's get some cups. Okay, so let's break it into thirds.
I'm scared of this thing.
Me too. What are you scared of?
I saw them do it, and it looks like it's like so much in your mouth, and like the texture. I think I'm gonna hate it.
It tastes bad, but the thirds I think is going to be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because when it's the whole chip, it's a lot to chew.
Yeah.
It just lingers in your mouth. I'm actually proud of you, Hila, for doing this. What's the hottest food you've eaten, Bradley?
Probably one of these stupid fucking things.
Oh, you've done this before.
Not this one. I've done the older one.
Okay, so you know
Yeah.
what you're getting yourself in.
Kinda.
Really?
But I never really enjoyed it. You know, it was like one of those things where I'm like, I probably
wish I
shouldn't have
never
done
did
that. Yeah. But I'll do it. Fuck it.
You're a good man, Bradley.
Don't let it get in your cut.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, make sure if you touch the chip, don't touch your face, no matter what.
Yeah.
And as Cameron said,
Do not
watch out
jerk
for your
off Donny
cut,
after
too.
touching the chip.
I'm gonna hold it with a tissue.
That never
If
happened.
you guys want.
Yeah, it never happened.
It's ridiculous. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So we're doing it. We're doing it. You're a
What?
good man, Bradley. You're the first guest to accept this.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So you're a good
Coconut
man.
water.
Yeah, I need gloves to handle it.
Okay. Do we have regular water?
You
Oh, I have this.
Yeah. This one.
I have this. All right.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm gonna try to break into thirds. I'll take the bigger piece. Oh, that was a good break, actually.
I'm not doing it again next week, though. Just so you guys know.
Okay, so you want the smaller one, Hila?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so that one's for you. And then you can pick which one you want. They're fairly sized.
Damn.
We're doing ayahuasca right now, dude.
That's kind of what this is.
I'm just as surprised as you are, by the way. You did not tell me about this.
Fuck. All right, I'll have
It's my new thing. I ask every
I
guest
didn't
if they'll
know
do
that.
it with me.
When?
I did it the last
You
2
didn't
times.
ask
I asked
Howie?
Howie. Yes, I did.
You did?
Oh, here we go.
I thought I asked Howie.
About the chip?
Thought so.
Popsicles.
Oh, popsicles, nice.
Oh, God.
Can you eat sugar?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not that strict.
Yo, this guy's good. He's on it.
Sugar is subprimal. Actually. All right, so you decided, or we'll just take.
Yeah,
one
I'll take
close
that
to you?
one.
Thanks, bro. I had such a fun time. I'm so glad we did this. You know, you're such a good guy, and I really.
Now we're not.
By the way, and sorry to tell you this, This is not. I have nothing to do with this. 28,000 votes. 28,656 to be specific. 90% say you did do it.
This is fucked.
But that's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not true. Obviously,
It's not true.
Yeah, it's like
they don't know. They don't know. They weren't there.
Yeah.
My heartbeat is already racing.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I don't like this, but I'm gonna do it.
This is nice. This is a special bonding moment I think we're gonna have together. So I'm excited. And it all fits in your mouth. You don't have to
And then
fuss with the whole big.
your guys' big deal was like to not drink or eat anything after.
Oh no, I'm not taking.
You can do well. What we did, the whole challenge is to see how long you can go.
Without.
But we're not even eating a whole chip, so we're not really even doing it.
It's not a real challenge.
We're just bonding.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for a great show.
Yes,
Brad.
thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Psych, I'm not doing it. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. Oh, that hits you.
You want to clean your finger.
Okay.
That hits you fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it down that fast?
Yeah, I thought it was like better.
Tastes really bad, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible.
The flavor is horrible.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's not good at all. I think there's nothing good about it. Yeah, I'm hot.
You guys got that down way faster.
Yeah.
Than me.
Because
I'm trying like not to do it, but like.
Let me know if you guys need anything.
oh god, it's getting worse.
It does get worse. It gets worse.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting worse.
It'll get a lot worse.
Yeah.
It probably peaks around 10 minutes.
10 minutes to get worse?
That's where it peaks.
Oh wow.
What?
That sounds bad.
Have you seen the prolapse?
What? What?
Why'd you just scoop yourself?
How is prolapse?
Prolapse?
I'll take some of that. I don't want to do this. Hit me, please.
Yeah. Prolapse?
Fine.
Yeah. What's prolapse?
Howie Mandel posed with a
Oh,
prolapse.
yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen the video?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Pull it up. Ow. Oh my god, it's so hot.
It's like I just
So
need to keep the.
My
Yeah, I
ear
gotta keep
hurts
this in my
ears.
mouth.
I need ice.
It's not good.
There's shit stuck in my teeth, and that's stressing me.
Yeah. Oh, it just keeps getting worse, dude.
It's not going to leave my mouth.
It hurts so bad.
Fuck.
My ears. Hurry.
What are you gonna do with that?
It helps.
Oh,
Really? This is bad.
it's so bad.
It hurts my ears.
Oh god.
My ears are burning.
It just feels like there's fire in my mouth.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Ela?
It just keeps happening. Like I feel like it just keeps going. Like
my
losing track of
ears.
time.
My ears too. Why does it go to the ears?
It's like you're gonna drink it and then you think it's gonna go down and it just doesn't.
Oh my god, my throat hurts so bad.
I gotta just keep this in my mouth.
Holy fuck.
Don't.
What is that? Oh shit. Okay.
Holy fuck.
It keeps getting worse.
What are we watching?
More than last time.
What are we watching?
This is a TikTok that Howie Mandel posted with no context.
Okay.
It's not on the screen, obviously.
When my friend Neil bent over, this happened. Does somebody know, is this COVID related?
Wait, what the fuck?
And if it is, what do we do about it?
that?
Ow.
Wait.
When my
Whoa. Oh god. I don't know what's worse.
It is in my ears. What's happening?
That was so fucking funny.
Fine, people.
I can't talk. This is worse than last time.
Take it off the screen. That's gonna make me just throw up. I don't want to
when
throw
my
up in this
friend
hot
Neil
chip
bent
thing.
over, this happened. Does somebody know, is this COVID related? And if it is,
I have so much
what do
pain.
we do about it?
Okay. It feels like it goes away, then it doesn't.
It comes back in my throat. Where does it hurt?
Yeah,
you?
right on the side.
My throat and my ears.
Her throats and her ears hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, so Howie posted that.
Why did he do that?
It just showed up on people's.
Is it still up?
Feed. No, he took it down, but it was up for like 17 hours.
So he said that he didn't know what it was.
He came on our podcast to explain. You okay?
Do you believe it?
So bad.
That was worse than
Believe
last
what?
time.
What are we talking about? Fuck.
The prolapse. The prolapse. Howie posted it on TikTok. It was up for 17 hours.
Why did he do that?
I don't
Did
know.
he ever explain why he did it?
Yeah, he came on the show.
And he said
he didn't know it was a prolapse. Do you believe that?
He said he thought somebody just had something on their butt.
He said they had like
I
pudding
don't believe
on
it.
his
I
butt.
don't believe it at all.
Yeah.
He knew.
But he
knew, dude.
He lost a bunch of sponsors apparently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
He lost like a huge deal for that. But it's up 17 hours. A bunch of kids. Now if you go to Howie's comment section, every comment is just "We'll never forget."
Oh, that's fucked. That's pretty funny.
It's funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah, but he goes, when my friend Neil bent over, this happened. Well, does anyone know if it's COVID related?
What do we do about it?
And if it is, what do we do about it?
All right, I think I'm good.
Holy fuck, are you okay, Hila? Yeah, it's starting to feel better.
Yeah.
That was really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I chip out a lot of stuff on it. Like it was like a.
Oh my God.
Good work, team.
Good job, guys.
Yes, good stuff. Good stuff.
Primal. Fuck. Liver King would never, or should I say Brian? Brian Johnson.
Fuck. Wow, my stomach hurts now.
It's literally
Right
like
here.
just fire in your mouth. Like you're
My
just on
throat,
fire.
right here, it just hurt so fucking bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you crushed that. That's not good. Not good at all.
I don't know why a third was hotter than the whole thing last time.
I don't know. Maybe it was like
Maybe this chip.
extra shit on there. That was a lot.
That was bad.
This was
man.
brutal.
Yeah, so Lena,
Yeah.
Marcus, she went 7 minutes, and Dan went 10 minits without anything.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
10 fucking
Yeah, you
minutes.
that's insane.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How'd you? What?
Yeah.
Blew me away. I only made it
Did
like
he win anything?
he
you
did.
win?
Yeah, I didn't, did I, Ethan?
You should have won something. Should win something for that.
I went like 3.5 minutes when I did it.
10 minutes is. What were you thinking about?
To get through it?
Yeah.
I actually did. I sort of used some meditation techniques to
Oh.
try
Wow.
and just kind of disassociate. And
What were you thinking about?
I went to my happy place. I was in like a Zen garden.
Thinking about ayahuasca?
Yeah, I haven't done ayahuasca, but I imagine it was a similar kind of experience.
Damn. That's the guy to do ayahuasca.
Right.
Yeah. Dan's a natural shaman.
He should do it.
Then
I'd love to.
If
I've
you
always
could do
wanted
that, 10 minutes? Yeah, ayahuasca. No
Okay.
problem.
he also went on to doing the show.
What's that?
He kept on doing the show right afterwards.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Working.
Yeah, bro, ayahuasca. I think it's calling your name.
Put us in touch.
I'm in. Let's go.
Put us in touch.
No, I will.
Let's
Yeah.
get Dan on that journey. Can we film it, Dan?
Maybe.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I was afraid because I was thinking about that, but I was like, I just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
It's a fuck. When you know there's someone observing you like that, it
Yeah.
changes the nature of it.
Yeah. That sounds like that's a recipe for a bad
I feel like
trip.
you should
My
do it,
mouth
though.
is still burning.
I mean, I'm in.
You're not
Good.
burning
No, I'm
anymore?
good now. I mean, it's still fucked, but it's like, it's half of what it
Not
was.
scary. Fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's half for sure.
Well, Bradley,
Yes.
it's been a great show.
Absolutely.
Fun times.
Thank you.
Really appreciate you coming here.
Appreciate it. Shout out to everyone. Everyone show love. That was fun for real. I love the setup. I love what you guys are doing. It's honestly really
You tell your boys back at the zoo that I'm an animal.
I will. I will. I'm going to tell them that you're a beast of a human, yeah.
When I hit that treadmill every day for an hour,
That's a start.
I'm a real primal.
Including weekend.
Even on the weekend.
No matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what.
That's a good start.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, 30 pounds.
Come by the gym for real, though.
I
and
think we
bring us
would.
on.
I think we would. That'd be fun.
But we said now at some point you got to come do my podcast.
Anytime. You tell
Yeah.
me, I'll be there.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, people are saying Wadley in the chat.
Was that the W?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go. I love
And just to close off the poll, 31,000 votes.
Yeah, it's the poll. We know that's just gonna
90%. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call the poll. I don't think this is swinging.
But that we know it didn't happen.
No, it didn't. Yeah. Can we Yeah, I guess no. Polls.
We ended the poll.
Okay, cool. Solid.
Yeah, but if Steve is down, we'll do a show together.
Yeah, that'd be
on yours or here, whatever you guys want. I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Cool. Thank you for having me come for real.
Thanks, bro. Thanks
you
for
guys
coming.
are awesome.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Give me that. I don't care what or not. It was amazing. Do I just walk off? Is it like a?
Well, we're gonna end it.
Oh, okay.
So guys,
Slow
thank
walk.
you so much. I knew it would be fun, but like this turned out to be a really awesome episode. So
Yeah.
very happy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll be back on Monday as usual. Do we have anything fun next week planned?
Yes, we have a guest next week. Let me remind myself.
Mm.
Oh, Brittany Broski is coming on.
Hey, fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see you then. What day is that?
That on Friday.
Next Friday.
Okay. So guys, have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed, get in the gym, and be an animal.
Yes. Yes. Stay in the gym.
Be a fucking animal.
Appreciate it, man. That was dope.
Bye, guys.
Bye.